What's up, good people? We're trying to figure out what's going on here. Um, it's been a mess for the last few days. Ever since that DJ Vlad video I did, we've been dealing with this corruption. Hold on. We told you. We told you what they were going to do, didn't we? Didn't we tell you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but people are not being able to see the videos that they have subscribed to. That's a problem. That is a huge problem for me. I don't like it. Well, anyway, let's get through this and then I have to go back to fixing what the problem actually is. Now, since they put out this notification about actual fans being upset or things of that nature, when they announced Shannon Sharpe was leaving Undisputed and Shannon Sharpe alone was leaving Fox altogether. Once that news broke, it elevated everything around Shannon Sharpe. As to say, Shannon is the guy. Shannon Sharpe is the star figure on the show. Now, what changed in that dynamic? Now that became something else. Now you might say, well, what changed in the dynamic of the friendship or whatever you want to call it? Well, if you're looking at it from the standpoint of where I am and seeing what has happened over the past weekend, Shannon Sharpe has been getting approached by fans on the streets. Like wherever he goes, if he's on the airport, if he's got to go somewhere, if a fan sees him, normally he avoids fans. They find a way to avoid the fans. But with Shannon Sharpe, fans have been walking up to him or approaching him, trying to record him and ask him questions. Now, he became angry at some of these fans just recently because one of the fans, you already know what's going on when you see some of the fans come in and do what it is that they're doing. Like some of the fans come through the door and they start talking about, hey, what's going on with the number one question they're going to ask him is why you leaving Undisputed. That's naturally. That is the number one question. Well, You got to look at it from different standpoints, I guess. When you start looking at comparison charts and when you start looking at where everyone is, you start looking at what's the number one thing a fan want to know. Why are you leaving undisputed? Where are you going? That's just a natural fan response. They know it because it trended virally. Now, everything's a bit of a mess. The way you look at it right now, it's a bit of a mess. It's just somebody. Shannon Sharpe has never been a celebrity. I mean, he was only popular in like Denver. Oh, thank you, Siobhan. Appreciate it. Yes, we're sending an invite to Patreons only today to come up on the live stream, on this very live stream. Yeah, so Shannon Sharpe decided in his infinite wisdom to do this. Uh-uh. Yeah, I got YouTube on the other end. They're trying to find out what is actually going on with my page and seeing why it's being restricted. Now, uh-uh. Well, see, the thing with Shannon Sharpe is that Shannon Sharpe is never going to be satisfied because he doesn't understand he's a celebrity now. See, you're a celebrity now, so they're not going to look at you the same way they looked at Joe Blow. They're not going to look at you the same way they looked at the other guy down the street. You're in a whole different category now. Shannon Sharpe put himself in a blender. Shannon Sharpe has never been a celebrity for over 20 years. Shannon Sharpe has never been a celebrity at all. He's more known now from this show than he ever was when he was playing. The NWA video on the Patreon version today, you're going to get it today. But I had to let the other version play for a while before I go ahead and put the Patreon version out. Well, make sure you hit the notification bell, select all, so you can get all the notifications that come out. Well, did I make a video on the Zion situation? Danny, of course I did. Check the timelines. Of course I've done it. But Shannon Sharpe, oh, Moonlight showed up. Yeah, Moonlight got her own channel now. Yeah, she's doing her own thing. You better stop using that copyright music, though. YouTube don't like that. You got to get permission to use that music. I know you're a Broncos fan, so he was always a celebrity to you. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you saw that. You saw the tweet. Yeah, I'm talking with YouTube in the back. So YouTube and me are doing this back and forth thing going on while they trying to figure out what happened. I know what happened. DJ Vlad happened. After the DJ Vlad video, they went into complete sabotage mode. So that's why, like, for 2 days, it was no really alert going out. Right. I knew who Shannon Sharpe was because I watched football. So I already knew what Shannon Sharpe was, who Shannon Sharpe, how silly he was, the whole nine. But now Shannon Sharpe is dealing with an identity crisis because he's never really been known as a celebrity. Shannon was somebody that could walk through the airport, nobody's gonna bother him. Shannon could go to a restaurant, nobody gonna bother him. Nobody's gonna turn and look and go, "Ooh, that's Shannon Sharpe." He had that freedom. Now, now he don't have that freedom anymore. Yeah, that freedom has been removed. So now he's upset and he's angry because fans are asking him, why did he leave? Everywhere he goes, fans are asking him, why is he leaving Undisputed? Shannon, why are you leaving Skip? Where you going to next, Shannon? So he's getting frustrated. So now he's got to like rush to the car. The people that's with him, he got to run in his car, get out of there. People trying to film him. Now, this is why he doesn't really want to go out right now until this whole thing is over. Yeah, he's getting upset with the fans. He's having that hard time trying to balance this new so-called stardom. Yeah, he lost his way. He crossed over to the celebrity status, and once you cross over to that celebrity status, oh yeah, he definitely made a mistake there. But Shannon was on the right path before him and Boo Thang showed up. Yeah, this is his last week at Fox. This is it. So all of this is finna come to an end. And once that comes, Shannon's gonna leave. Skip doesn't want him to go. Let's get that. Skip fought to try to have Fox keep Shannon Sharpe obligated to his contract. Don't let him out. But the bosses at Fox is like, let him out. He wants to give up the money to go. We'll take the money back. They're like, we'll find you somebody to argue with, Skip. Don't worry. Will this hurt the show? Absolutely. It's gonna hurt the show. Oh, what it do? What it do? Oh, yes. No, on my Patreon we have the Malika Andrews. All of these have been exclusives. The Whack 100 situation with his wife, uh, the uncut Jamel Hill version. We have the Malika Andrews situation with her race that's getting ready to drop, and the uncut Tiger Woods Michael Jordan story. So that's the why they don't really deal with each other anymore. Oh, well, she's not unemployed. Yeah, he had already tried to talk Shannon out of leaving. He talked Shannon out of leaving before. They had a blow up, that big blow up that happened. They had a meeting after that. So this is no surprise. hmm He said, "I'm still been watching all my old Tupac Death Row videos." Mm-mm. See, let me tell you how it works. It's like this, people, and we're gonna let the Patreon people come up. But hold on. hmm Mm. Okay. Now I'm in an argument with the guy from YouTube. I hate when YouTube give me a pre response for answers that I already know, and I'm trying to fast forward them past that. Like, look, I know these answers you're gonna give me. Stop going in the textbook to grab something and come back to me on. Okay, I know what that's going to say. I read that. I know that means diddly squat to what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know. No, when you don't understand celebrity and when you want to go do your own thing, oh, don't forget to follow Moonlight Channel. She said hit the like button. Right. It's like asking, did you unplug it and plug it back in, sir? Exactly. That's exactly how this, what they're acting like is like showing me that is new. What's up, living legging? No, so when you're in this, you have to be prepared for the life you're living. Like me, I didn't want to be DJ Academics. I didn't want to be on TV. I was offered that. I was offered all of these avenues that he took. He auditioned for Charlemagne's show and got rejected by MTV. MTV rejected DJ Academics. Completely rejected him. All right. Okay. Oh, they saying Brittany Griner hit a fan or something, something like that. I didn't even go down that road. Will I be covering any other YSL case? No, I did my truth behind it a long time ago, but why it's going on, no. Uh, I'm not covering that trial because it's an open trial. Let it be over with. Then you could probably talk about it a lot more. You know, while people going through this, the same thing happened in Megan's case. And pretty much what you just said, it goes into nonsense. So that's why we don't really get involved in it. But I didn't go the route because if you'd have taken that route, that leads you to the levels of where you are now. They don't put you in certain positions because they want you to be there. They put you in certain positions because they know this is where you're going, where they want to be, because they want to use you for something. See, they used academics to promote their young artists that they were signing, a syrupy, drilly rapper, saying, yo, we're going to sign syrupy, drippy guy. We need you to promote syrupy, drippy guy. Here's a couple grand. Record labels, record execs, not the execs, but A&Rs. You see, the whole music game is corrupt and screwed up right now. This is why Nipsey Hussle, when he came to me and said, I want to work with you. That was the only time I said, all right, I'll do a podcast show with somebody. If Nipsey Hussle would have set that up, because he was so disgusted with academics and the way he was and the way he was doing things, he's like, I'll team up with you. I'll get my song, me, you, my song, and some people here, and we'll make a show. And we would destroy that because we're going to talk about what's real in the music industry. He saw my video I did about the record business and told people how they were getting paid on records, what the contract breakdown was. He saw it and he didn't know how to contact me. So he went on Twitter and just added me. And I said, all right, well, cool. And everybody thought I was lying. And when he passed away, they saw the tweets. And every deal now is a 360 deal. So syrupy drip guy came into play. What is this? Are you guys seeing this? I can't see anybody right now. Okay, there it is. We were froze for a minute. Crazy. Yeah, they just got it take a long time for these court deals to, I mean, court things to come back around. They get continuances, they push them back, they do a whole bunch of things. Hmm. No, what Nipsey Hussle was gonna do was start that podcast and have it go. I was offered by the same people that academics had signed to join them, and they were gonna help me do what I was already doing. So when I didn't sign up for them with them, they decided to sabotage me and promote him above me. So it made it look like, oh, he just kept doing this and this and this, and you just kept going down. No, I decided not to play ball. I decided not to go down the road they wanted me to do. I'm not going to sit here and talk to Trippy Red and promote Trippy Red and all that. I don't listen to Trippy Red. That's not my thing. I don't listen to that genre. So, like maybe if he was on another song, that's not for me. So that's more what they do. And I was not about the foolery of the business, and I'm not going to sit here and promote 6ix9ine. I'm not finna do a fake going back and forth beef and trolling. I just never that's not my thing. So I've never been in that zone. Right. That's more what he does. So me and him are definitely not even close to doing the same thing. Well, when it's all said and done, we'll see how we'll see how people react. But I never focused on what everybody else was doing. I only focused on me and what I was doing. That's how you ascend or fall or stay the same or whatever. Because I made the focus about what I was saying. not about what Joe Blow was saying, this person over here, that person. Hmm. No, 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 no. No, I didn't see Kwame. Me and Kwame kept missing each other. Me and Doggy Diamonds could have done something for the culture. I don't know. I just don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against him. I don't know him. And when he took the approach he did, that time he did, I mean, I'm cool with it, but I just, yeah. It's more like you do your thing, I do my thing. Uh, I wouldn't say that's far off the truth, but I would say a couple of other things about that. Hmm. Many of them don't have that, I would say, appeal, but no, they didn't have the what they say the zest or something like that. Right. I didn't take that route. And because of that route, academics has to be very careful where he travels because well, we sent the invite out to the Patreon, so if they want to join in, they can. It's up to them. What's up, Big O? Big O? I can't hear you. Trick. Trinks. X. I know X.
What's up, Sino?
I like your audio working. Everybody else audio ain't synced up yet. Yep.
Yo, oh, there
All
you
right.
go.
There you go, Big O. He finally got
Yo,
in
what's going on, Sino?
there. What's up, Patreons? What's going on?
Yo,
What's up,
Sino,
my boy?
man, I've been trying to
What's
get
up?
at you for a minute, Sino. Word.
What's up, Big O?
Ain't shit. You know, I've
Oh,
been fuck with you for a minute too, bro.
Okay.
Can
All
you hear me,
right. What's
Sino?
up? Yeah, we can hear you now. There you go.
Okay, for sure, man. Been following you, man, since about 2014, dude.
Word,
I
same here,
caught you on
bro.
it was a YouTube suggestion. I happened to
Yeah.
click on you because you was going in on LeBron, and I thought I was the
Hmm.
only one. So
Yeah,
I've been a
I've been
big
fuck
time
with you for
supporter
that
ever
long
since,
time
man.
too. Word, been fucking with you that long time too. Sino, word,
Hey,
word.
that's what's
about the same time. Me too.
Yeah, I fucked with you when you was doing the background, the beats and shit. When you was
Yeah,
breaking
that.
those down.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Even though we was on the Patreon, we still live right now, so we gotta watch the language.
Oh,
So
my bad.
right.
My bad.
Cartino, what's up, brother?
I need
What's
some
up?
headphones.
Yo, Sino, you know what I wanted to ask you too?
What's up?
You remember Macho with TS, right?
You
Sino, I
said
always want to ask you though, man. I always want to ask you, Sino. Can you hear me?
yeah. I can hear you.
What up, y'all?
What's
I
up?
always want to ask you, why did Nas go at Kobe on Street Disciple? These are our heroes. That second verse.
He went at Kobe because he was going. He was looking at it. He was sticking up for Shaq at the time. He was going off the narrative of what they were saying on the streets. Like, yo, he ratted on Shaq.
Yeah.
He was doing this and that, and he just
Right,
was like, man, you let them use you as an example, and now they
right,
turned. He was the good guy, like he was the face, and then now they
right.
could turn on him. And
Makes
just
sense.
mention in the story. But yeah, that's why they ain't never
Did,
have a problem.
did they ever patch that up, Kobe and Nas?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Like he was cool with Nas. I don't even think paid too much attention to it actually. Uh,
Right, right. It went under the rug, really.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
Which here,
yeah. I
Cena,
always
what I
want to
was
know that.
asking you was about Macho that used to be with Fat Joe. You don't even be with him no more like that. What happened to that?
I think I don't really know too much about what happened with him or what happened with those two, except for like when you do something for somebody and they feel like you still should be doing something for them,
I
they
think if that's the basis, then I can understand that. But I think it's something else. I think it's more to
it,
it because
it
he said
might
he
be,
was stealing, but I think it's more to it because I'm not mistaken. Like, because you know that situation he had with his store, right?
yeah, but you gotta understand, that's more like a Bronx thing. Most of them dudes are shiesty. And,
Nah, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied because
yeah, yeah,
as you
most
could tell from my accent, that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? You,
and I
you
would
could tell from my
say
accent, that's where
a
I'm
lot of
from.
people don't know. I knew a lot of them, like back in those
Hmm.
days. See, this is why Angie Martinez was always protected. Like she always had that crew with her.
Yeah,
She was
because
Right.
she was rolling with Joe, and that's Joe
more
crew, and
yeah,
she was under their wing. Yeah, I already
right.
know. I already know.
A lot of people out there in the world just see her with Jay-Z and think she was, oh, that's Jay-Z's and Angie Martinez.
Nah, nah,
Right.
she was with Joe. She was underneath Joe before all that
Right,
because of
right,
from Puerto Rican Day Parade and all that. I understand that.
exactly,
And yeah,
exactly.
I'm with this hip hop
You
shit, man.
understand that? I'm
Yeah,
talking to
yeah, I
the rest of
understand.
the
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I
world.
got you.
The
I
rest of the
understand all
world.
that. Yeah.
There's, and I'm gonna put the movie out on the Patreon. They made a
Hmm.
Puerto Rican Belly. They did a Puerto Rican version of Belly in the Bronx. And this is the last
Wow.
time you see Cuban Links and Fat Joe together.
Yeah.
This
Wow. Never knew that.
That movie because Punk was supposed to be in that movie, and Angie Martinez is in the movie. Everybody in
Wow.
this is the Puerto Rican version of and the Cuban version of Belly. It was filmed in the Bronx, New York, everywhere, and they made it.
Wow.
What's going on, Cino?
Speaking of movies, what happened to Blair Underwood?
Blair Underwood, he just don't get those roles anymore because he wouldn't play ball.
He wouldn't play ball.
Yeah, they wanted him to play some roles that was demeaning to him, and because you got to pay.
Because I haven't seen him since Just Cause. Last time I seen Blair was Just Cause with Sean Connery. That was the last.
He been in a lot of stuff since then, but yeah, that was
blackballing. See, that's the thing, though. That's the agenda, right? When you're not on the agenda, you get blackballed. You just get
as far as mainstream, that was like his last mainstream movie I seen by him.
He did a movie. He did the Tyler Perry. He did the Tyler Perry movie.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, but he was in and out of that one.
What's that series on HBO? He played in that too. It was an HBO series he played in. He played it was the second season or something, and he played his daughter was one of the main characters in the show.
Because I think he was up there with preference. I think he was up there with at least the Mekhi Pfeiffers, the Lorenz Tates.
He was above.
L.A. Law. He played L.A. Law back in the day.
Blair Underwood is in his 60s right now. He about to be in 70s. He just looked young, but Blair Underwood is in his 60s. And that's the thing is that he been in the game a long time, been in a lot of movies, and came up through the game. So he was like, I'm not going to go backwards. Y'all trying to go backwards in the game. I'm not doing it. I'm moving forward. So everybody else is like, oh, this is some bull. Like, why is he doing that? It's like, nah, we moving forward. We ain't going backwards. I'm not going to do that role no more. I didn't play the rapist. I didn't play that role.
Yeah. They try to typecast him.
Right. They doing that, but he's an intelligent guy. So he had a show, and they told him he had the show Ironside where he was in the wheelchair. He's a detective in the wheelchair, and he got turned down. They gave one of his roles to Denzel Washington. Denzel came in and took the role.
Bone Collector.
He was
wow.
He was but that was a whole different movie. He was a quadriplegic, but he had a show on CBS, like I think it was CBS Fox one of called Ironside, where he was the detective and he was in the wheelchair. He was out on the case, rolling around, doing jobs, investigating. But then he had the Bone Collector also, and he was supposed to. He was supposed to play that role. But yeah, Blair Underwood was the first Jesus Christ black man to ever play.
Sure was. He don't get no credit, man. Real underrated.
Hey, speaking of Hollywood, what's up with Jonathan Major?
Jonathan Major, he banging, making good right now. He's just going around the world banging, making good. He good. He looking up.
He probably pissed somebody. He pissed somebody off. That's what that was.
No. The only thing he pissed off was white folks.
Yeah, he pissed them off. He did something.
That was it. The New York Police Department got involved, and they
grimy as shit. We all know that though.
But see, now that there's body cam, there's actual footage, everything to show that how innocent this dude is. That's why
crazy.
That's why you ain't seen none of it on TMZ. Have you noticed that? None of it has been on.
Nothing.
Of course.
Nothing about him.
They trying to sweep it underneath the rug right now, so that's why they haven't been speaking on it.
Anything. If he'd have hit that woman, killed that woman, anything, that'd have been on TMZ.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. It would have been all over. It would have been on there 20 times a day, 6 times a week.
Before the case even came out, and they got all this footage, and TMZ ain't showed none of it.
No, it's crazy though.
They already
know it is. So what's your take on Aaron Mackey, Cino? Because he seems to be
my brother there. That's my brother.
He seems to be going against the grain too, though. I don't think he's playing ball either.
His brother is Calvin Mackey. He's a engineer, black engineer. He knows my cousin Dante.
Okay.
They made the Saginaw stem. He had the Magnolia stem. So
Wow.
Anthony Mackie has always been involved in that, in the community and everything else. So his
Right.
brother Calvin and him, they were the only ones doing it. They like the two black engineers. They were working on like my cousin worked on the shuttle that's going in space. So
Wow.
right. So
Yeah.
he did SpaceX. He working with right now. He's working with Tesla now. With
Wow.
Elon. So he didn't. When he was at Chrysler, he designed like 4 of those cars that they had. The Crossfire. He worked on that.
Yeah.
Chrysler Crossfire, and they had that all them cars and stuff. So Cuz has been on that. Like the number
Right.
game crazy with him when we was kids. I was trying to
Right.
get him my homework all the way from Chicago. I'm like, send my algebra report over to Cuz in Michigan.
So who you got? Who you got? Seen Wesley Snipes or Denzel Washington? Acting wise.
Action? Oh, definitely Wes in action.
Denzel. Oh,
Yeah, he
Wesley
moved
Snipes in
better.
action.
He more active than Denzel.
I mean,
Denzel, you go
Vulnerability, emotion. You got West over Denzel.
Huh?
Vulnerability,
Denzel's a good actor.
emotion.
Don't get me wrong. Denzel's a great actor, but when it comes to that
You
action,
think
he ain't moving like
you
that.
think West is
moving?
Vulnerability, I'm gonna go with Denzel. Denzel would be vulnerable.
right?
Sam Jackson.
He has more range, but Wes is an outstanding actor. Like people don't realize like how good Wes was. Like Wes was great for years.
At his peak.
Right.
I think he worked best with Spike Lee. To me,
that's when he got. That's when he got his more predominant roles because nobody that looked like Wesley Snipes was getting those roles in Hollywood.
He's too black.
He's
too dark. Too dark.
Those type of roles.
He's too dark. That's scary.
Those kind of roles. Dark guy,
them dark brothers is too scary.
Right. He was doing the robbery. You were the robber. You were the rape.
Them dark dudes are scary.
Hey, he gave Denzel a run for his money on Mo Better Blues. They was going at it.
Oh yeah, that's why.
That's my favorite movie, man.
Guys, Denzel and they were best friends for years.
Right.
Until he ran into that problem with his situation where he had to go to jail.
IRS.
He cut him off. He was supposed to be in Denzel's movie.
And
they fell out. And this was like right when he went to jail. And that's why to this day, Wes is like still upset that Denzel really ain't reached out to him.
Didn't know that. The IRS issue. Yeah.
IRS issue. He did that little skip bit.
Denzel and Wes. Those
did that skip bit.
They the boys. Like that's their crew.
Which three?
Judge Mathis. That you see on TV. Judge Mathis. Yeah, Judge Mathis, Denzel, and Wes. That's his boys.
Dang.
That was his boys. But now Wes got his way back and was doing some movies, but they trying to blackball him. Like Jennifer Lopez is trying to have him blackballed. Me too. But it was what he did on Blade 3 that messed up his career. Like when he messed up with the producer and the damn director, Wes was he was mad as hell because one, I understood what he was doing. Him and David Goyer. David Goyer wasn't even a heavyweight like that, but Wes was really pissed off with the production and how they changed the whole script. All of a sudden, they brought Dracula into the goddamn movie. Dracula was never in the goddamn movie. The whole script was about.
It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the worst one to me with Ryan Reynolds and Shorty, right?
Yeah.
The one was bad. Yeah, that was the last one.
Dracula 2000 with Tay Diggs.
Nah. The Blade 3. That was the worst one.
Oh, you talking about Blade? Okay. I had lost connection. That's all. Okay. Got you.
They brought in 2 other white characters that never was supposed to be in there. Ryan Reynolds and
they didn't fit. I hated that one.
Yeah,
the first one was the best one.
Well,
Deacon Frost was the best. Deacon Frost was the best villain.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: when they brought in these other characters and they wanted, it pissed West off because they changed the script. It was supposed to be And he went and got Whistler and brought Whistler back. So it was him and Blade. He was stopping what they were doing. And what they had is all these warehouses where they was keeping people. They were using people as like mostly black people and homeless people as they were hoarding and making, for their blood like cattle, and just had them in like all these containers. So he was shutting all of those down, and it was showing a whole thing of these people. It was like big business, and it was going up to people in political offices and everything who was behind it, knew all about vampires, but the vampires was letting them live, so they was like handling the business in the day for the vampires. You know what I'm saying? Going in there, like basically running blood banks. And that's where he was shutting those down. And then they found out they had a serum, and they was coming up with ways to make a serum so that they could walk around in the day and get them time. It was only for a limited period of time that they could walk around in the day, because they kept trying to find that period.
Yo, didn't they make a movie like that? But it wasn't Blade though. It was some other movie with Ethan Hawke in it, right? And
it's called like Blood, like Night Stalker.
Night Stalker. That shit was stupid as hell.
Yeah. They used the Blade 3 script.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
But they try to do like spinoffs of it. They try the spinoff approach.
No, they didn't. They just said, "Hey, let's just use that script."
See, Hollywood go cheap on you.
They brought
Hollywood.
They brought what's his name in? He didn't fit. The dude Ryan Reynolds. They brought all these people in here. So Wes is like, man, I'm finna do this on my movie. I'm just gonna go smoke. So he just smoked weed through the whole thing. He just stayed in his trailer. That was the truth.
That's what made
Daybreak.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened to the Wayans Encino with the Scary Movie project? When did Hollywood take over their whole franchise with Scary Movie?
Hollywood took over.
They learned the business.
Hollywood took over.
It's just cheesy now. I don't even watch them no more.
Yeah, because that's what happens, man. Once they see something blow up that we produce or we do, and they see that once they see we capitalize and we get off, they step right in and drop and they take over, because they can't. That
sound like Shark Tank.
We can't have that. We can't have that. Anything we get involved in, when we blow up and we make money, like we do something and they see the numbers, they intertwine in it. They always do that. Anything. Like when we go shopping, whenever we buy something, like we made Timberland money, we made Polo money, we made Tommy Hill money. Their sales wasn't all that until we started popping. Then when we started popping on it, and then that's when they started like jumping into it. That's how it always be. That's how it's going to always be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think we sold out. See, they should have learned. This is what Wayne brothers understand. They should have learned with what happened with In Living Color.
Basically,
they sold out.
But they always
so they knew what they was doing, Sino. They knew what they was doing.
They knew they was doing.
They stole In Living Color from them. Keenan was like, Fox stole it, and that's why Dave Keenan, the Keenan and Ivory Wayans and all them, they left. And they didn't know more about Jim Carrey. They didn't even know about Jim Carrey. They the one brought Jim Carrey down. Damon Wayans brought him on because he was like, man, we got too many black guys. They had a Korean dude that was good. When they brought in another person to do it. They said, man, and Damon Wayans is like, oh, I know the perfect white guy for this. He's like,
didn't they play in that movie together before they got The Living Color?
Yeah, Earth Girls Are Easy. So they
easy.
Oh, I slept on that one. I'm a movie buff. I slept on that one.
Nah, you ain't listening. I'm a movie buff too. Some movies ain't worth it, B.
And Jim Carrey did Once Bitten?
Yeah, there was a lot of movies, man, that I could never get my time back, man.
Earth Girls ain't easy, but what's his name? Jeff Goldblum was an alien or whatever. He came to Earth.
Yeah,
Goldblum should not be a comedy. Jeff Goldblum is not a good comedy actor, straight up.
No, he not. They had Gina Davis in it, but they were one of the three monsters.
Yeah, stupid. They're stupid monsters, man. They're like bird-looking stupid. Yo, that's that time I'll never get back. A lot of movies that left my time I'll never get back, man.
They was one of the three monsters.
and they looked real stupid, like some birds coming off a ship.
You know
And
what
they
movie is very? Hey, Cino, I've been wanting to mention because I this is my first time talking to you live. One movie that's real underrated, man, and I know we give J-Lo a hard time. I get it, but U-Turn.
Oh,
U-Turn that is like one of my favorite movies, man.
U-Turn was good. Plus,
Ye-
she was. They showed a lot of her getting nailed in that movie.
yeah,
Nick
yeah,
Nolte.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
shut up before I
yeah,
put you on my knee and give you a pad raw.
uh-huh, yeah,
That's her
yeah,
Hey,
first.
yeah,
That was her first time showing what she would do for a movie.
yeah. She got yeah,
that's her best movie to
yeah,
me.
yeah,
That's
That's
her
her.
best
yeah.
movie to me, Cino.
Well, I think she had something that was kind of better, but yeah, my boy loved that. He was
Nah,
like,
she was good at Money Train too. Money Train, she was good. She was good at Money Train. Yeah,
oh yeah, till she tried to sue West. That's what she
yeah.
tried
I
to
know
like.
that's what she tried to get him on there for that. But
But
yeah,
see, people don't remember she tried to sue Woody too.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
they
too. I
don't even
remember
bring
that
that
too.
up.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
they
I'm a
just
movie buff for
all
real.
that.
I'm a movie buff for real. I get into all that. I know all the back the scenes, and I'm like you, kind of like that's why I mess with you, Cino. A lot of stuff you
U-Turn
be
is in
talking
my
about, I
top
be
10,
into.
man. Oliver Stone is so underrated to me, dude. U-Turn is definitely in my top 10.
No, Oliver Stone is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
why.
he's
That's
crazy.
why
That Natural Born Killers,
so
man. Yo, that Natural Born Killers, boy. Boy.
is some of his
Yeah,
stuff
he's
is
crazy.
a tough watch. Like it's entertaining, but it's like it's on that borderline. Like Savages. Savages is that's like
Uh,
Yeah, right,
yeah.
right.
Right.
like
Like he be on
Scarface
like
to me
It's
is
no
great.
filter.
It's
no
like
Scarface
Scarface.
was his best movie ever.
No,
Scarface
and
was his
see, this
best.
is why I always get people like I'm like Scarface is an alright movie. It's not where everybody thinking. I was like, now that I'm like I'm older, I can watch it and I'm just like this movie's like all over the place. But I was like, but I'm like I get the term and I get where he's trying to go with it. But it's like then I realized what he
Yeah,
did in this movie. He was on cocaine the entire time he was making the movie. So
Mm-hmm.
I heard.
and
I heard. All right,
yeah,
writing it.
the whole story, he was the one that met with Sosa. So he's telling the story already about what happened when he was meeting with Sosa. He was over there in Colombia with Sosa doing it, so he knew all about it. So when he was coming back talking, he was talking like he was because he was doing so much, bro. He was out of control. So the character, but the writing has some of the best quotes in movie
And
history.
now
Like
every
all these quotable lines that was in the movie. And I was like, it was a better performance in a subpar, like, I wouldn't say it was a good movie, but it wasn't like, this is a classic. It's just that when we liked Scarface, it became a whole
yeah.
thing. We made Scarface so much money. Scarface is making money now because of us.
Like I
Yep.
just said,
Right.
wherever we put our hands on, like I just said a few minutes ago, whatever we put our hands on, we take it to another level. We make things popular, more banking, and that's how they
Go
get their
into
money.
any mall right now and any hood mall, they got Scarface poster, all new did up, Tony Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's glorified. It's glorified
right.
for real.
They marketed to us after that. When they had
Right.
the 20-year reunion, Nas, everybody in the hood was repping the
Yeah.
movie. I'm like, yo,
Mafioso.
right. They don't even advertise that to them no more. They just say, hey, that's where it's at in the urban market. They keeping Scarface
Right.
hot. We going
Right.
there.
What was Oliver Stone's best movie to you?
Ooh, man.
Platoon. Didn't he do Platoon?
Yeah, he sure did. That was the
No, he
hey,
did.
Cino,
Did he?
I think his best movies are his war movies.
Well, yeah, I would probably say Platoon if I had to. Oh, but he got so many like JFK. I like JFK.
Oh
JFK
yeah.
was good
Oh
too.
yeah. JFK was good. I'm
JFK was
surprised he
good.
didn't get in trouble for JFK, Cino. I'm surprised he didn't get in trouble for doing that.
Because if they make it, because you'll make it a big deal. If you
Yeah.
See, if you go ahead and do that and go after them, then they're gonna be why are they going after them? Let's look at it up below and up.
Yo, but why they never came out with a Dead Presidents 2?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, how would you make the sequel to that?
He's still be in jail.
Everybody died.
But you know how Hollywood makes it. He goes to jail.
Lorenz Tate went to jail. I think he did life. I think they gave him life.
Yeah, they gave him life.
Kirby too. They ain't never showed Kirby after the cops came through.
That's what I mean. There's a lot of there's a lot of questions unanswered, like what happened to Kirby and all that other stuff.
Oh no, Curry got killed in the original script. In the original script of Dead Presidents, Curry character, when they was taking him out, trying to take him to jail, he tried to grab one of the officers' gun and went out in the blaze. He wasn't going to jail. So they ended up
Yeah,
but they don't show that in the movie. But he ended up making the trial. He got killed.
He's underrated actor too, man. Keith David.
Oh, I hated Terrence Howard in that movie.
Keith David, man.
That scene when he tried to fight the police so that he can get away. Kirby died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he died.
He sure did.
He ended up
at the
grabbing
peg leg.
He shot. Yeah, he shot.
That was the best scene ever, man. Everybody in the city knows.
Well, when he hit Heather B. Boy.
No, when Lorenz Tate got his payback on Terrence Howard when they was playing pool, that was my favorite scene.
That made
game time, nigga.
Yeah, that was Terrence Howard's whole career because he played that character his entire life.
Yeah,
his entire life.
Yep.
Hey, see, though, that basketball movie, he was a hater. He was a hater on that basketball movie.
No, he tried to kill Big Mama, man.
All right. I forgot about that.
Hey,
about that. Big Mama.
He was forgotten on that movie. I forgot about him on there. He sure did.
He was on there.
He had the most classic line. He was like, "Yeah, I can't wait to see Big Mama. She gonna die when she see me."
Oh damn! He sure was. He's so forgettable. You forget he was on there. He sure did.
That's not forgettable. He's a good actor though.
She gonna die when she see me.
He kind of played the same roles. He kind of samey in a lot of movies, though. He's always got that snaky manipulator persona in a lot of movies.
Well, that's because it's real life, man. You know, his dad got,
Dad got killed, right?
Yeah, daddy killed somebody right in front of him when they was.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, they was in the department store. The white guy was out of control, and it was like all these white dudes going into the department store, man. And he get with him, man, and he turned around, daddy, pop, pop, pop. Dad had to lay somebody down, and Dad had to disappear for a minute. So it was a crazy thing. So when he got out of jail,
he
was like trying to reach out to his son, man. Terrence Howard came up rough.
I see that.
Ain't from Cleveland? He's from Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
What about Lorenz Tate? You think Lorenz Tate should have had a little bit more opportunity than he did?
Oh, of course he did, but he the thing is that they ran out of roles because I know his whole family. Like the Tate family, they out here, like they out west. So
okay,
that's why that was the first time on Power when you saw him and his brother. The first time they ever worked together.
First time ever.
Didn't they work before? They never worked on something before.
I don't recall. His brother was always silly to me in every movie.
Yeah.
Jason's lyric.
Exactly.
But Lorenz was the one that they saw with the most range.
Right.
So his brother came up through comedy. Right. His brother came up through comedy mostly because those are the roles he couldn't get no roles. But the thing is that the movie industry decided to change the business in the way they dictate who gets the money for movies. See, they locked up Harvey Keitel, but Harvey was putting out those movies for the hood.
Yeah. Oh man, that one was Sylvester Stallone.
When he played the cop. Copland.
Oh my! One of the most underrated movies, bro. Copland.
Yeah, that was a good movie too. Yeah.
Oh man.
He was supposed to play that role. He ended up putting on the weight. They was like, dude, you too muscular to play the cop. You know, so he had
Put on
He
40
got shot in
pounds.
his ear when he lost his hearing.
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
he
yeah, they
gained
don't
40
talk about that one.
that role. So yeah, when he gained 40 pounds to play the role, man, that was what I'm like, that's what's up. That man put on some weight. He dedicated
Right?
himself to the role.
Yeah, he did.
Like you look
Yo,
at like
his new series is all right too. That the one they got on Paramount. His joint is all right.
Oh
Which
yeah,
one?
I
Harvey
watched that.
Keitel?
No, the movie, the show was
no,
Stallone.
Stallone. I forgot the name of it.
Oh,
yeah,
I seen the billboard. I never. Oh, okay.
oh
Nah,
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all
that
right.
is
It's all
a
right.
show. But
You
this is
seen it,
what's
Sino?
happening.
Tulsa King.
Yeah, Tulsa
Yeah,
King. You seen it, Sino?
yeah, I have, and it's nice.
Yeah, I
But
Hey,
like it.
I'm gonna
see,
tell
no,
you
you weren't around on. You weren't around like you were around on YouTube, but you weren't doing like your series as far as shows and whatnot. I know you watched Boardwalk Empire back in the day.
of course I did.
Oh my gosh, see, no, I
Yeah,
ain't, they made nothing like that since.
nope. And HBO programming, they fell off because the guy who
Yeah.
did all those shows ended up getting in trouble because he got in sexual harassment trouble.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he
man.
came over the stars.
Boardwalk
And
Empire was good.
that's how
Boardwalk ain't nothing touching Boardwalk Empire to this day. To me.
Did y'all like The Wire?
Oh
Oh
no,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
that's the thing about it is the guy who did Sopranos, that guy, he went over there with 50 Cent. When he went to
Oh,
HBO,
okay.
he
Oh,
did
they about to do some damage, man.
he went to Stars. No, he went to Stars, and that's how they started Power. Then he got in trouble over there at Stars, so he left. So that's why the new owners in here. See, I remember I just did this video about a month ago about
Right.
this why they had problems. They're having problems over there with Stars now because the guy who 50 knows that guy ain't there no more.
So where
So,
50 going now?
50 got his own thing now. See, this is where the game is going to change. Now because of streaming, everybody can get their movies on now. You can make your own movie on your phone and put it on streaming now.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
It's
So
microwavy though,
Greenlight
Tino.
Gang. So Greenlight Gang gonna go on streaming. So that's what he gonna do then, right?
You can make your own movies now and distribute it to the world. And you ain't gotta box it. You ain't gotta pay no packaging, no shipping, nothing. Dude, I know dudes
Right.
in the hood right now. They want me to be in a movie that they filming hood movies in the city. They was like, they got a deal worked out with Tubi. Like Tubi will put your movie out. They like, look,
Tubi got all that,
Right.
man.
so we'll
Tubi
put
is,
Yeah,
your
Tubi got all the hood joints.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the black hood. That's the black
That's
exploitation
so
that's the
shit.
black. Yeah.
yeah, they trying to get their acting credits up or have their resume.
Yo, man, some of their movies be trash though, but I admire it. But some of that shit, I be like, man, come on.
It's a lot of Detroit. A lot of Detroit movies on there.
You're right, because they figured it out. And a lot of this is what happened. A lot of white dudes is doing this, like home video horror movies and all that, like scary people. They were just in the crib like somebody got a camcorder doing this shit. Like,
Yeah, what was that movie they did? And they blew the Blair Witch, right? Blair Witch was the first one.
right, and they was selling. Yeah, but see, they selling this on streaming. So now what they're doing is they're actually getting these people and they selling them off the title and like the screen. Like they'll make a trailer and the trailer be like, oh man, this could look pretty good. And you get into this and it'd be like some straight bull. But
you see Rob Stapleton movie?
They don't care if you like the movie. They just want you to be in there, click on it and watch it. They're like, man, that poster look great. That look like this horrifying things, and they making like a whole bunch of horror stuff and throwing it out. And then it's all phony looking.
So now we're gonna see Power
predictable.
Power
the brothers like, dude, we can make our own Power. We can make our own stuff in the hood. We can make our own copy. Like, dude, they were trying to get me like, Cino, man, you gotta show up, man. You can be the cop in there. He's like, man, I can't get nobody to play the cop.
Nobody want to be no cop.
I don't want to be no cop either.
Hey, like, no cop. Hey, that's crazy.
Like, Cino, you got any role you want in there. You get in there. I'm like, man.
So movies like Straps and Caught Up, they probably would have ended up on Tubi.
Oh yeah, I want to do the love scene.
So hold on, Cino. So you mean to tell me? So So hold on, Chino.
Chino, you messed the love scene up. You can't look in the camera. I'll be like,
hey, that'll be my problem. Hey, nobody look in the camera.
So hold on, Chino.
No hands. Chino, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, I give actors that ability not to look in the camera, man. That'll be hard for me.
Nah, I don't know how they, man.
That's a skill set they don't talk about. Not looking in the camera.
Nah,
damn.
Man. A lot of chicks would have been mad at me.
And it's right
For
there.
real. They would have took me off set, man.
Yeah, they took me on set. They would have word out. They would have mad cases. I'd have been like, man.
In the script, you can't slap her ass. I was like, I was improvising.
Okay. Nah, man.
That's
like, I don't
crazy.
know how they do it, man. I don't know how.
But that
too.
then it didn't work Tupac.
Bad naked. Like, nah.
Strap played Bamboo. That's right. Strap was our movie, baby.
Hey, Strap, classic.
Yeah. Classic.
Underrated too.
But see, here's why we don't get those type of movies no more. Harvey was the only one and only studio. This is why we never could get those movies. They were not willing to spend all that $10 million.
Right.
All it would take for us is $10 million, and we can have our movies out. They know that, but we didn't improve our budgets because they was like, we were making money. Our movies was making money from all the money they gave us for the money. We made more money that they gave us. All these other big movies, they were spending 50, 60 million. Them movies was turning in 30. So they were y'all losing money on them, and y'all would rather lose money on them than make that little money on us. But
they won't get none of the kickback back.
Right. Yeah, no kickback. No kickback.
But
like we had hood classics though. We had hood classics though.
Yo, and we never
all of them.
And we did this without distribution internationally. They would not play our movies internationally at all.
That was the DVD. That was the movie area.
You know which hood movie we did, Tino, that made them the most money, like ever? What hood movie made them the most money?
Do I know which one it was?
Like Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society.
They never had an international drawing. They never played Boys in the Hood internationally or Menace.
Oh, okay.
So those movies never got out there. This is why Kevin Hart was doing his comedy tours out there. Even in 2009, it's like they're so racist. The movie industry internationally.
Yeah.
So this is why Faison Love was talking about when he should have sued, and they talked him out of it. And now
what happened to him, man?
He got blackballed for trying to sue. Now all of a sudden he wanted to sue because of his situation. Like, man, he was on A-list. Like, he was on A-list.
Made? I loved him in Made. We don't even talk about Made.
Yeah, I know, because that was a small project that ended up for them. Like Puff Daddy was in it. Nobody even know that Puffy was in Made.
Nobody knew that.
Right. Nobody even really remember that because they But Fabio and
John, they were friends, right? Because it felt like him and Fabio became friends after Made.
They stay over here. He's from Lake Forest. And
okay.
John, they all out this way. Buffalo Grove, all that. So they all are Chicago based. That's why Vince Vaughn, all his movies is basically Chicago.
That's my dude, man. That's a funny dude right there. Vince Vaughn, man.
So what
happened? He's been low key lately too.
These dudes in the studio, they used to make their small movies, independent movies, and come on up. We can't have a coming of age movie. Our coming of age movie gotta be Boys in the Hood, and everybody ain't like that in the hood. I'm like, why can't we have a black movie? We can't have a Stand By Me. Stand By Me gotta be Boys in the Hood.
That's why they do some. That's why we do some of the basketball movies, man.
Right. We gotta go to his outlet. Remember the Titans.
Right.
Like we gotta be in the
outlet. Right.
We gotta be something that it gotta be commercialized.
I like
that. It gotta be commercialized.
I like that point you brought up, Cino, about Boomerang. You brought up a good point, Cino, about Boomerang. How we was never highlighted in the business successful light.
First movie ever to do it.
Yep.
And you ain't seen it since.
I never thought about it like that.
I give Eddie Murphy mad respect too, man. I do.
I never thought about it like
And
that. That's a
the
good
Huggy
point.
brothers.
When Eddie Murphy would make a movie, it'll be about 300 to 200 black people employed.
Right.
Immediately. Black actors, everything. And there's so many black actors got their start on
Right.
Eddie. You know, like man, Eddie one did it, man. Eddie made Harlem Nights. He put his own money, everything in it, and they turned on him doing that.
Yeah.
All the black comedians in there, Red Fox, you know,
and Life too. He did it in
Well,
Life.
what about Strictly Business, Cino? That highlight us in good light in a way with Tommy Davidson.
That was Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell had something to do with that.
Strictly Business with Halle Berry.
Yeah, that's Halle Berry's first movie, and they used that other, like they call him the token black guy, the guy who used to be on the Cosby Show. Used to
Right.
Wasn't that Andre Harrell too, right?
I miss movies like that though, because it's still.
That guy wasn't supposed to be there. That guy was supposed to be Wesley Snipes, but Wesley Snipes couldn't get that movie role because he had already beat Halle Berry's ass when they was dating.
Oh wow!
So that's true.
No, I thought it was Christopher Williams.
No, Christopher Williams didn't do that. It was Wes. And her hearing, she claimed she lost some hearing in one of her ears, but no, it wasn't Christopher Williams.
That was from what, after Jungle Fever?
Wesley Snipes beat hell yeah. I didn't know that.
They dated around that time.
It was around that time they were doing Jungle Fever, right?
Yeah,
I didn't know Wesley was a woman beater.
No, Wesley ain't a woman beater. He just would put a foot in somebody's ass if they got out of line.
Halle Berry's crazy. Halle Berry's crazy. Y'all gotta know. Halle Berry is crazy though.
Hey, man.
You don't know.
Hey, Cino, you don't miss, bro. I swear you don't miss. Oh.
She got out of line, and I mean, she wasn't that Miss Thing yet. She ain't blown up yet.
Yeah, but she also crazy too, man. She's 7'3".
Halle Berry?
Yeah, she's 7'3".
All her stuff going to the rug, though. You don't never hear about her craziness.
Yeah, but that's because now she's dealing with who?
Yeah.
Ever since she won that Oscar, man, her movie roles have been very selective. They put her. She not been in nothing real big no more.
You couldn't tell me Billy Bob ain't tear that butt up, boy. You couldn't tell me Billy Bob ain't tear that butt up in that movie.
Her best role was Losing Isaiah. Losing Isaiah is her best movie.
Yeah, it was. But let me tell you this: 504 Doc, David Justice never beat her. He never touched her, ever. And he's mad at her for that because the fact
I thought it was him that did that.
She heard all that stuff being said about him, and he was like, look, I got a daughter. You know, my kids are growing up. I'm married.
Right.
You know, my kids are growing up, and she knows I'm not the person. And rather to say Dave's not the person that did this, I had to go through this my whole life by her just staying silent and not saying anything about it. She should at least gave me that because we were engaged to be married, all that, and she know I never ever put my hands on her.
Crazy.
Right, so he's upset that she never came up to say that, and she mad because she's mad because he didn't go through with the marriage. He's like, what the hell? I'm going? Hell no, we ain't going through.
After you said all this.
I mean, that's the thing. She was talking about somebody else. She never said it was David Justice. Everybody assumed it was him.
Everybody assumed,
at the time.
And she got all that sympathy. So J-Lo tried to do the same thing with Wes. And everybody was like, how the hell you doing that? And you was sleeping with Wes. Nobody heard. Nobody really gave her the time of day. Like, you don't sleep with your accusers.
Right.
Nah, you only do that. She only did that to try to get her popping again.
He said, Wes said, he's like, I'm running the show. He's like, it wasn't me saying I want to put a love scene in here. He's like, first of all, it was supposed to be me and Woody. They wrote her character into the story. They hired her to be in it, and she was going to be the love interest, the triangle love piece, Jennifer Lopez. And then
Woody and Wesley, yeah.
Right, and then she's like, she never really did a love scene on screen before. He was like, well, this is acting, baby. You either in or you out. So she was like,
you did it all in U-turn.
Right, and they was like, they never did what they did was no, U-Turn was after this, but
Yeah, it was after. It was after.
They never did have it in the script, and they added the scene in there, the love scene. She's like, the love scene was just awful, and she was like, Wes didn't even wear the protective thing and all that. And he just grinding on me, and I'm like, look, that thing was. She's like, we had them put this in the script. You could tell people were. Wes is like, I didn't want to do that. The guy who directed said, man, I think we're going to lose a lot of people in this movie. We got to have a love scene somewhere in this movie,
Right.
They want to create that dynamic by having the love scene in there so him and the brother would really have to fall out. Like, oh, you slept with a girl, and all that. So that's why he wanted to have the love scene. So they wrote the script to change to put the love scene in there. So that's what he wanted to be with anyway was Wes and not Woody. So screw up on the job. He should have been fired. He should have never had a badge.
Look nice.
The hell he doing with a badge?
That's true. That's true.
Been fired. So somebody in trouble.
Talking to person. Right here. That's crazy.
Yeah. So after that, man, that was basically it for those type of movies. But like I was saying, though, that's where the money went. Once they start doing these Marvel movies, these $200 million plus, they want to invest their time and energy into those type movies.
I see that, man, and I'm sick of them. I know.
Just imagine if Michael Jackson was able to buy it, man. If he would have lived.
Let me show you something, man, because we got a lot of similarities when it comes to this movie thing. See, I stay in Los Angeles. It's this movie spot called Amoeba. And I'm going to just show you here. This is my library right here, man. I'm not playing.
Yeah.
I'm not playing, Cino.
Yeah.
Yo, but my thing, I want to know
what y'all know about Match Point. See, now I know you know about Match Point.
I got Match Point downstairs.
See, now what you know about Truck Turner? Isaac Hayes. What you know about Harold Blues, Cino?
I know about those deals. I call Tucker. The guy Tucker in the NBA. That's what I call him.
Yeah, you did. Yep. And I'm in your comment section like y'all don't even know what he's talking about.
Man,
I just got through watching Black Caesar, Cino.
Yeah. We got See, that saved Hollywood back during the writer's strike. Remember when they had the big artist strike when Trumbo got in all that trouble and all that, and then he was a communist. If you was doing this, you a communist and all that. So they strip everything from him. So he wrote Oscars for movies, and then she hates me.
Oh yeah. Aaron is so underrated.
Yeah,
they don't give him no credit, Cino. They don't give Aaron no credit.
My man, I know, he's definitely pimping in that one.
Like he always says, his favorite line, cut the check.
Cut the check.
Yeah,
is he against him? But is he against the machine like Blair Underwood is?
Yeah, he ain't with that.
He ain't with that.
You don't see him. The only time he did is when they tried to make him like he played a guy whose character was gay. In one of these movies, it didn't even make sense.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but he was a cop, and he just said it. But you never see him kiss no dude. He wasn't with no dude. His character was gay. It was in one of these, like, white movies. And he was only in it for, like, 5 minutes. And then I was like, wait a minute. And that was, he was in there with Captain America. Him and
he sure was.
Chris Evans?
Yeah, Chris Evans was in there, and that was what's his name? His best friend,
Glengarry Ross. Cino.
Oh, of course, you know that.
Hey, because I follow you on Instagram, and you do a lot of like business manipulation scenes. So I'm like, I know what you like.
Yeah. My name is That's my name.
Oh my gosh, man. Alec Baldwin. And he only had short cameos in the movie, but when he did, he killed it, man.
Are they gonna put out the movie that they that he had to go to court for killing the lady on set?
Oh yeah, they filming that right now.
Okay.
That ain't stopping nothing. That
Nothing
ain't stopping
stops in
nothing.
Hollywood. They don't care if anybody die. That movie got to go on. You see
Yeah.
that?
Me and you, the only ones that seen this.
Oh, the Boondock Saints. I saw the
Nah,
second.
Nah.
nah.
The Boondock
Swimming with the
Saints, they got
shark.
1 or 2.
Oh, Swimming with the Sharks. Yep.
I'm like, you the only person I know in the world that's seen this movie. I'm like,
Guy Ritchie, I like Guy Ritchie.
It's out of
He's a good
print.
director.
It's out of print. You can't find it nowhere.
Oh,
Guy Ritchie's a good director too, though, man.
Yeah. I mean, I watch all Guy Ritchie movies,
Yeah.
but that's
Guy Ritchie, yeah.
Swimming with the Sharks, baby.
Swimming with the oh my god, Kevin Spacey?
Y'all seen this before?
Which one?
I compare it. I can't see it.
You talking about the core? If that's it, the core. Then
The core. Oh, with Heath Ledger. Oh
is
no,
that-
I'm thinking about The Order.
is that
It's an
it?
independent movie. It had Omar Gooden in it, and Cherie Johnson and DeAndre Bond and Samuel Monroe Jr.
What does it say?
Behind the pole.
Behind the cold.
The pole.
Behind the pole, bro. I never seen Behind the Pole.
So what you know about Barton Fink?
Oh, of course we seen Barton Fink.
You seen Barton Fink? The Coen brothers.
Yeah, that's what started the Coen brothers.
Yeah, that's what started them up. Right. I told you we got similar tastes, man. For real.
Mm-hmm.
But I never got your take on who do you think is better, Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
I think Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. He got more range. Al plays a certain type of character.
Yeah, Robert De Niro can mix it up.
He's more stiff. He's more stiff than De Niro.
Give him anything. Robert De Niro, you can give him anything. He's gonna act. He's gonna do it.
Right.
But hey, Cino, you can't sleep on Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh no, I'm not sleeping. I'm like early acting Al. Like early acting Al could do a lot of different roles.
Right.
When he's in there, he's intensified in his characters. But when Robert De Niro, he's more vulnerable. When Al's in these roles, it's very rare. Like when he did Cruising,
I gotta see that.
Nobody, you don't want to see Cruising.
That's what Al Pacino.
Yes, that's a movie nobody want to ever see in life. He's a cop, and
right,
he has to go undercover to find a gay killer.
Oh, I did. It was disturbing. I didn't. Oh, when he
had to go undercover as a gay man to try to find out which somebody who's a gay dude going around killing other gays. It was a movie.
When he walked in that apartment room and he seen them two going, I'm like, oh damn, Tina.
You don't want to see that movie.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't even finish it. I'm like, I don't even know why he did this movie. You just did what you call it? Before that one, he was an undercover cop trying to take down the FBI. It was one of those one-word movies. I forget.
Who? Al Pacino?
Yeah. It starts with an S.
This dude Colin Joint was in it too?
I forget, man.
The Irish
Serpicio?
dude.
I think it's called Serpicio.
Serpico.
Oh, Serpico. Yeah, I seen that before.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good too. Exactly. So you got Robert De Niro, huh? Carcino over Al Pacino.
In the acting department,
You think he has more range?
Yes, more range, but more intense. The more intensified, the more delivery.
Yeah.
More just command of the screen. Ow.
More command.
His eyes pierce you. I sat down with Al. Remember, I told you I went down. I was invited to go to his one night. It was just one night only, just all friends. So I got the invite, man, and me and him, I got to hang out and kick it with Al.
Right.
And you know, they was like no pictures, no nothing, man. We couldn't do that. I snuck a couple shots.
Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I didn't know how short he really was, man. He's like 5'5" tops.
Damn.
That's why they keep the camera down.
Yeah,
so, Cena, who do you think outdid who on Heat? Al Pacino or Robert De Niro? Each scene they were in, who you think outdid each other?
Pacino did better than he did.
Man, it was.
I think Pacino.
They were neck to me. They were neck
Pacino did his damn thing in Heat.
That's my favorite movie. So
yeah, Pacino did his damn thing.
Okay, so let's go to the coffee table scene. Who do you think did that?
Pacino did his damn thing in Heat, though. He did.
Now let me hear Cena.
When that was the first time they ever had a meeting like that, and ever had to go back and forth with one another. But man,
right.
Own that role in that moment. They both did. And it was like you could see the shift, but he did not waver at all. But you could tell
he didn't.
I give Robert De Niro's character the advantage in that because he was able to admire him and still be himself in the same without changing. But
without changing.
Admired Al Pacino's character. And
yeah.
Al admired him all along. And that's
why
he do it. So, but you could tell that he gained a little respect for him because he never met him before until he sat there and he was going back and forth and he respected it. And he gave him his admiration. He was like, yeah, we sat down, we met, we talked. He was remain true to his discipline, and
man,
that was his goal, was to stay disciplined. And
stay disciplined.
Time he broke his discipline.
With Shorty, yeah, he broke it with
Shorty. With Shorty, yep.
Yeah, that's the only time he broke it. De Niro was disciplined as hell. Yes,
right.
It wasn't a Shorty. He came to that. That's one of the best scenes ever. He's coming to the crossroad.
I know exactly what
when he ran, when he went back.
Nah, when he went back to kill Duke. When he went back to kill Duke. Yeah, when he went to go get back Duke.
Oh, when he got back.
Right.
When he got to get back.
Yeah, because Duke really pissed him off. Yeah.
And Dude said on the phone was like, "You home free, my brother. Just go on ahead. Just keep that.
Yeah.
Just go on ahead." He was like.
Nah, he had to go get back at Duke. Yeah.
It came over. I just got to make one more stop. I just got to.
It was eating It was eating them, man.
Right, you're right.
It was eating them alive.
You're right, because he wanted to get Duke, because Duke was the dude that,
But what he did, he couldn't live, and he had to go.
Yeah, because he had to kill him. Nah, he had to.
But what did he say to Pacino at that coffee table? It was that line he told him.
Yeah.
Remember what he told him at that coffee table? That you got 60 seconds to do something.
You had to drop you had to drop somebody or leave.
Right.
Yeah. Because he did that with her. He dropped her.
Yeah.
He dropped her.
He dropped her.
He's like, he's like, don't get involved with anything or anyone. You can't
drop in 60 seconds and walk away.
That is a bar. Oh, that is a bar.
That was gangster.
That was gangster right there, boy.
That was gangster.
I wrote that in a rhyme.
That was gangster. Honestly, that's what made me like Heat. That's what made me like Heat.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Made me like Heat.
3 years later, Nas says it in a rhyme, and I'm like, I hate that. When I write something in a rhyme and I hear it in a rhyme, I be.
Yeah, he sure did.
Nah, real talk though.
Hey, he sure did. Nas did take that line.
Yo, that one line made me like that movie even more, man.
Hey, Nas did take that line. Mafioso lines.
Now, I like the movie because of his discipline, but when he said that one line though, I was like, man, that's crazy.
Not only that, the dialogue on that movie. The dialogue, dude. Because I was young when I seen it. I was a little lost. Like, wait, what are they even talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all about discipline. It was all about discipline, man.
Discipline and instincts. He
Yep.
knew, like, drop, let's leave. He knew
Right.
something right when he was just looking out there. He just heard that sound. He was just like,
You know how most people tell you when you feel something.
He was like, we walk now.
Yeah, you know how most people. That's what I liked about it. You know how most of the time you hear you know how you have your instincts on stuff and you don't act on your instincts. That's what's so special about him, because he's the type of person that no matter what, he's acting on his instincts.
He acting on his instinct. Yeah.
He's acting on his instincts. You know how most of us would take that for granted. We take that for granted.
He got them
right.
You know what I'm saying?
He
can feel something.
Everything was smart. He went out there on the thing like, yo, I need y'all to come out here. I need y'all to come out. Like, they did all this fake stuff. As soon as they left, the police came there. They tried to, they were looking this way. They were doing that way. He was like, wait a minute. You know what they looking at right now?
Yeah. Like movies like that. I like all the Ocean 11s and all that. I like those movies. Those movies I like. When you use your mind. I love movies like that. When you lose your mind and you ain't gotta, like Ocean 11, when they robbing people without even thinking, without you even knowing that you getting robbed.
Right.
Now those are the movies.
Strategizing.
Like, all right, strategy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They don't make them like they used to, like the 90s, even early 2000s.
That's why I always say
like the neo-noir movies.
Right. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you.
We don't get those anymore.
I swear to God, I think we're gifted, and I would say if we was born between 70s and the 80s, we were gifted, because all that stuff we went through, it'll never.
I was born in '89. I'm thankful.
I'm sorry, man. Well,
you said I'm sorry.
We had the golden years, because the 90s, man.
90s had great movies.
Great movies, music, everything, B. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Jackie Brown. Yeah, Jackie Brown. That's one of my favorites.
That's my favorite movie, Cino. Jackie Brown. I had to watch that 4 times to understand the whole plot. I swear I caught something new every time.
They didn't even send out the notification for the one I just did today and released. They didn't even do that, man. That's why I was like, I was so mad today. I did the video, and that's what we was on there talking about on YouTube. Like, y'all didn't even put out my damn my video. Y'all ain't sent no notification to nothing.
I'll be wanting to join, but it'd be like 35 of y'all, man, talking at one time, and they mainly and they be copying and pasting everything you say. So I'm like, y'all got.
Yeah, crazy on it.
Do y'all got any opinions of your own?
Yo, I'm glad I finally got a chance to talk to you, man. Because there be times you be having your things, and I be sitting here like, nah, man, they saying some crazy. I want to say this,
bro.
And I be like, nah, let me just. I be like, yo, like you be having some dudes on there, they be talking some fact, and then there's some other dudes on there. I'm like, nah, dog, you got it wrong.
Talking left wing. I'm like, oh, dog, y'all not even day one Cino fans. Y'all casual Cino.
Like, nah, bro. Like, I get it. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get it.
Hey, I'm glad you get it, bro. For real.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I'm like, y'all literally repeat everything he says, but say it in different variations, and then claim it like it's y'all opinion. I just be listening like, y'all got that from his old video. You didn't think of that?
Like, yo, man, like, Cino, what's going on with the NBA, bro? Like,
let's talk that. Man. Let's talk that.
I'm surprised, yo. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was looking crazy, like, with my friends, because I was telling them, I was like, yo, this is the first year I could actually say that they honestly let 2 teams that really got good to really make it to the finals. Because I swear to God, I was like, I don't want to see no Boston and LA. They was pushing that. They was really pushing.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes was like, nah, man, you bug. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm telling you, they pushing it. Y'all don't see it. I seen it. I seen the video. I seen it.
Right,
I seen it.
Right. You saw
and
that. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking like
And I'm like, wait a minute, why the hell it ain't going nowhere? It wasn't moving at all. And I'm like, it don't make any sense. And I'm like, this should have went it didn't even move. Like, I was just watching, I was like, what the hell going on here? So
I caught it in the middle of it, man.
Yeah, so they probably sent out a late notification or something because when nobody, like, it was in the chat, nothing. I'm like, wait a minute, OJ was the Terminator. I'm like,
Yeah.
I like he was. I was like, and they was like, you can't see OJ as a real killing machine. I was like,
Damn wrong.
like, you give him a knife.
Yeah, right.
Get a Terminator a knife and a wife, and he gonna show you what he can do, baby.
One thing about you, Cino, I noticed because I'm a day one, bro. I'm like, you did like in the beginning because when I used to watch you, it was strictly music. It was strictly beefs. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember you started doing live series when Golden State, I believe 15 to 16, you started to do live series on the playoffs. And then you were like, you know what? It was this one day. You was like, you know what? LeBron is all right, but to hell with him, man. I'm about to start exposing this dude. And I swear, bro,
man.
You really started to go in because I swear prior 15-14 you took it light, but I swear when he versed Golden State 2016 you was like, you know what, from here on out I'm about to start exposing this dude, and I really appreciate you for doing that, man.
He's exposing them, and people still ain't gonna listen to you, man. I'm telling you.
Oh
There's
yeah,
Think about it, man. They don't even put it on TV. They don't even say nothing negative about him on sports media, man. They never do.
Man, yo, listen, man. It's so many LeBron fans out there. I call them LeBron stands, man. It's
I
so
live in
ridiculous.
LA. What you think I go through? There's
Oh
some other
Lord.
bandwagons out here, man. What do you think I
you know
go
what's so
through?
crazy too, Cino? Because when I said it too, I said it just like you said it. I was talking to my people. I said, yo, man, he only doing this to get the record. Once he get the record, he ain't balling no more. Niggas like, nah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then he stopped balling. He was like, yo, I'm like, see, I told y'all. He only did it for the record. He stopped balling, man.
Right.
Then it's so crazy at the end, and I'm like, yo, y'all don't pay attention. I said, yo, how the hell LA make it to the playoffs that fast? They wasn't even picked to go in the playoffs. Y'all forgot dudes was talking them out of the series, out of the playoffs, right? Nobody's
I'm just mad.
listening to
I'm
them.
just mad when Kobe was here, bro. Like we lost it's
Yeah.
different things we don't really talk about. Like I'm mad that we lost to OKC in 2012 when we went when y'all probably don't remember when Steve Blake missed that damn three. Kobe inbounded the ball, they stole it and dunked. And what we don't bring up, Cino, we played back-to-back games that lockout season. The Lakers were the only team to play back-to-back playoff games against OKC that series. Nobody talks about that. They didn't give Kobe no break. It's like they burnt him out that series.
Kobe
Well,
was appreciated after he passed, man.
well, yeah, that's the thing. He got his just due. He got his championship. He got his one without. He got two without Shaq.
Without
Yeah.
Shaq,
Yeah.
he got two.
Like he's like, I got 5. I got one more than Shaq. That's all.
Yeah.
You think, yeah, I feel you. You think he was chilling after that? Kind of cruise control?
Yeah, he wanted to get one more playoff run, but when
Yeah.
he tore his ACL and he kept having them injuries, it was done. It was
It was
like
done.
right.
Man, that was that last game, man. That last game of his, man. That's epic. I don't see nobody doing that.
And they could have gave him some pieces, Cino. It ain't like they could have gave him anybody.
That last game to go out like how he went out in that
Because the
last
league
game,
that
man.
made their decision, they're moving past Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant,
Right.
That's the David Stern era.
Yeah.
Like
Adam Silver, yeah.
stuck with LeBron. Like LeBron's my guy. LeBron, he's Kobe ain't gonna do the stuff LeBron do. Like all the promotion, marketing, all that. You can get LeBron to do anything. He'll wear a dress, shake his booty. He gonna do
Working in the weight room. Oh yeah.
Right.
So who you think is going to be after LeBron now?
After LeBron, they gonna create. They feel like they could create another one. They like, we created this LeBron thing, so we could take any average player and make him just
So who you think they're going to look? Who you think
You think they're gonna try to push the number one pick this year?
That's very
They
interesting.
tried to do it with Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Zion gonna be their guy, but he don't have the discipline like
Very
LeBron
much so.
to keep himself in
because he
shape.
always messing with them porno chicks.
Right.
See, LeBron knows his vanity is he needs all this attention, but he can't get that if he ain't in shape to get out there and play. So he'll do any shortcut he can. He'll work out like crazy because he want to be on that court. He gotta have them people looking at him and like, yeah, I'm the king.
The queen, a joke.
Cino, I thought they were pushing Wade when Shaq went to Miami, and I start seeing Wade on every single commercial. Him and Charles Barkley with them T-Mobiles. I was seeing Wade almost every other commercial. So they weren't pushing Wade for a moment.
Well, back in 2003, because he had Shaq, they was put you with Shaq. Then it's gonna highlight D Wade can help you get there, Shaq. You need somebody like Dwayne Wade to play with you. So Flash was everywhere. Jordan had signed a deal with Flash. You know, like he was so he was with Jordan. So he went that whole movement when he first came into the game. But Wade was that guy. You know, he was the guy who was married. You know, he was stable. They like Wade. So they didn't know how crazy he was then. You know, and
I heard about your man. What's going on? I heard about your man Wade, man.
My
man. Once he got that ring, I thought they chose up. Once he got the ring in 06, I thought the NBA chose Wade over Kobe.
I heard Wade's a booty bandit, man.
Wade was injuries.
Injury stopped Wade. Right.
So the injury slowed him up, and everybody else game kept going. Like Carmelo game started going up, but he was in Denver. So they was just like, man, you in Denver though.
You in Denver. Yeah. We can't do nothing with this.
So he got all the All-Star games. He's getting all those accolades. Then they actually had a team. They had John Phillips. They had Nene. They had all these pieces in place where they could make a run. They went to the Western Conference Finals up against the Lakers. And Melo couldn't believe he could get these calls, man. And Kobe was like, hey, it ain't your time, young fella.
Twice, 08 and 09. They tried with Iverson. They tried with Iverson and it didn't work.
They did my boy Melo dirty though. Man.
They got AI out of there because AI was taking too many shots from Melo.
Yeah, they got him up out of there.
Yeah.
Melo. I always liked the Melo. I always liked the Melo over LeBron.
Oh
yeah, me too. Me too.
Since Oak Hill days, man.
Right. Gilbert Arenas right now is DMing me about damn LeBron James.
Oh, my
His name is Gilbert, man.
Gilbert was overrated to me too.
Seriously, Cino, leave that
break
dude
Gilbert
alone.
Arenas down.
Man. Leave that nigga alone, man.
Yeah,
Gilbert was overrated to me too.
Like we ain't been making videos about him for about actually a month.
Man, leave that dude alone, man. That dude.
This dude was a first round knockout.
One thing I could say about this,
like literally a first round knockout. And he had a squad. Gilbert Arenas had a squad. And you couldn't get past LeBron James in the first round. Antoine Jameson, Caron Butler, Larry Hughes, Haywood, and they had a bench.
Yeah, they did. But
and you couldn't get past Cleveland?
No, because that's the type of mindset he was on. Though he was selfish. You could tell right then and there.
He wanted to win it himself.
He wanted to do it himself. He was selfish.
That's terrible.
You know one thing, boy, about people. You're gonna always know about people. They tell on themselves and they just talk too much.
And that's Gilbert.
Oh my God! On his shows, it's always me.
And that's Gilbert. If you listen to Gilbert, tells on himself. He tells on himself literally. You just listen to him.
And Cino, what do you think about him saying, "Oh, I had the same work ethic as Kobe"? I would watch Kobe. I would watch Kobe, and then I would duplicate that. And then you got people like Brent Hayes.
My thing is, if you had the same work ethic, where's your rings to prove it?
But see, here's the thing. He did have that work ethic at first. But once he started becoming Agent Zero, I didn't see that no more. I didn't see it the way it used to be. He was a little out of shape. And I think he tore himself up and wore himself down going in those directions that he took. And I saw towards knee up, and then I don't think he rehabbed properly. And I just didn't see the ambition to go back and really do it. I think once the money got there, I didn't see that. I didn't see the fire.
He's about the money, man. He's about the money.
And 08, that was it. 08 was his last run.
He was about the money, man.
John Wall came and he just took a back seat.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a short career that he brags about every single day. I'm like, bro, you are living off '05 and '06 and '07. Like, how long are you gonna live off them 3 years, dude? Like, get over yourself. It was short.
As long as that podcast lasts.
Oh my! And then he got the nerve. Oh, I'm players mentor who? Learn what? You did one thing, score. That's it. Like for real.
I mean, but he had his overall game. Like he was blessed with natural ability. Like he was just like LeBron almost, except for he was a better dribbler. He's a better ball handler than LeBron. He had a great first step, and he had decent speed. But he was younger. He used to finish at the glass.
I remember that.
Yeah, he used to, when he was in Golden State. He used to
Golden State, Afro Gill.
Yeah,
Afro Gill.
Yeah, yuck mouth teeth gill. Yeah,
Yuck mouth.
that guy used to go to the hole, man. He used to like attack the basket. This Gill, when he got to Washington and he started becoming jump shot Gill. That was it. It was like he'll dribble there, stop, jump shot. I ain't going all the way in there no more.
And you got a squad. I couldn't believe that.
If he
they had a squad.
Thinking about getting to his numbers every
That's
night.
It.
And being
That's it.
And he to distribute the ball, they'd have been a much dangerous team.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. They should have beat Cleveland.
So when I talk about him being better than LeBron, I meant by skill set.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree.
But
I agree.
As like as a player for player, yeah, he's better than LeBron in skill set. But LeBron could maintain a game better than Gill.
Mm-hmm.
So he can orchestrate and run the game better than Gill would. Gill would just go there and get his points, and he'll pass a couple of times in the game just to say, Gill the type of guy you got to say, man, Gill, man, damn, can I get a shot? Oh,
yeah,
fine. Right.
Go ahead, I'll give you the ball. I'll give you the ball 10 times.
I go get set up. Go get set up. Come here.
Right.
That's it.
Oh, out of Gill, that's the only way you're gonna get it. And then he'll just shut down. He just be, no, he say he want to win the game.
Right. That's crazy. Who's your favorite perimeter defender, Cino, that you've ever seen? Perimeter, man up, no help, keeping you in front of them, that you ever witnessed?
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton. Mine's is Tony Allen. Like I said, born in '89. I gotta go with Tony.
Well, most defensive, the best defensive
I got something for you, man.
Tony Allen, man. He the only person I've seen that give Kobe like Kobe had to work for everything.
That's because he got the Zeke jersey. You got the woo. Okay.
Oh, I see y'all.
Yeah, I got the old school Pistons, baby. I got the old school. Yeah, man, jump up, get the old school one. Yeah, we had that gold. Woo, baby. But now Zeke won that on like that guy, the lockdown defenders like that. The guy who was the lockdown defenders, they all came from the West Side though. You got
right.
him, man, Tony Allen.
Right.
We on the West Side, they predicate on defense and moving your legs and moving your hips and getting in position and body. But Gary Payton, GP, he was the one because he ain't had the size as a lot of those guys. GP was that dude.
See, this my generation, Cino. This my generation, man. Kobe, the 3P Kobe with the fade.
Nah, I'll have to go with GP. I'll have to go with
the black alternate jersey.
Yeah, man, that's a rarity.
That's a rarity right there, man.
Nah, just to have a slam, man.
That's a rarity right there, man. This came out magazine. December 03.
Damn, you got a slam, Jesus.
I kept them all, man. I kept them all. That's all I used to collect. Slam and double XL. That's it.
I used to collect. I got Bob's. First Vibe
That's
magazine.
Yeah,
it.
I got the Death Row vibe.
I got the Mike
Oh
Tyson.
yeah.
I got the first. I got the. I got the.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
got the
classic.
first
Man,
Mike Tyson
I'm
when he
still
came
mad.
home.
Rest in peace to my grandfather. But man, when he threw out all my classic Source magazine, like I still got a collection that's crazy for the
Man, I
Source
had the
magazine.
first when
I
Mike
had
Yeah.
first
all
came home.
magazines, and
When
then
Mike
I had
first came home.
by Raekwon. I had the Raekwon with autograph. My Biggie one when Biggie passed and Pac passed. I had those.
Mhm.
Oh,
Man,
this when he took over, Cino.
oh, the XXL, yeah.
That's
I
when
Mhm.
50 took over the game.
yeah, I
Mhm.
remember,
Mhm.
but I got the one where the Source put him on the cover because they could put him on the cover, but they couldn't
Oh,
find him.
with
But
with the bulletproof vest.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they put him on there, and even though he didn't do an interview with them because he couldn't because
Oh
Shady,
yeah.
Shady so
That's crazy. Cena, why you
That's and
stop
the
doing
crazy part
albums?
about it, man. That's an era we'll never get back, man. Like,
Never, never.
Never.
Social media
Never.
killed it all, man.
yeah.
Magazines.
that's my movie. That Death by Temptation. Yeah, I did. I talked about both of those movies. Death by Temptation. That's when see black guys could make their own movie then, baby. What's
Yeah.
on the third directed that?
Who
Who
directed
did?
the Inkwell, Cino?
Shoot, I'm finna say Jada Pinkett, but
Hey,
Hold
she did
on.
Lorenz. Hey, she did Lorenz Cole in that movie, man.
she
He
Jada
came.
Dirty.
Pinkett, baby.
He came.
Dirty.
He came with all those
Dirty.
flowers.
Yep.
Dirty.
Oh man.
That's what
Dirty. She
happened
did it
back in
dirty.
those days when dudes came with flowers. They was looked at as the lame. I was like, what?
And she
My,
just looked at him. Y'all see the way she just looked at him? She didn't even move.
yeah.
She like, oh well, you caught
My
me. What am I supposed
my
to
high
do?
school, the school
Yeah.
I went to, band played in that movie, man. And the parade scene,
Uh-huh.
Mm.
they that's the school I went to. I graduated from
Yeah.
Hillside.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Cause I
That's
graduated from the
crazy.
school. I went to the school Rodney Rogers went to. I graduated from Hillside High School.
Mm.
So that's the school he went to, Rodney Rogers.
Oh,
That's
Matty Rich.
crazy.
Matty Rich did the Inkwell. See, that's
Manny
why.
Rich. Okay.
Yeah. Back then, have you noticed all these young black directors gone?
Word. What happened to
Yeah.
Matty
Why?
Rich, man?
But
Word. What happened to
why?
Matty Rich?
Mario
Word.
Van Peebles too, see no?
Oh no, he still do. He direct Power.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Mario Vampito,
Yeah,
he's still
he
out
got
there.
him
He still
on Power.
directs.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he still
Okay.
directs. He
Yeah,
do a
he
little
does.
I like
bit.
it.
He
I
on
like
the
his
Power
movies.
Book 3. He do Raising Canaan.
Cino, did you
That's
see
why it was
Boss?
good.
Did you see the show Boss back in the day?
Yeah, with Kelsey Grammer.
Well, Kelsey Grammer, yeah, the
Yeah, it
Chicago
was in
mayor.
Chicago. Yeah, it was in Chicago. Yeah, I remember
Oh, why?
that show.
Why was this so short lived? 2 seasons.
They canceled it because of what was happening here with political stuff. The show was going into way too much stuff. So
They was exposing a lot.
They canceled that show because Chicago was going through a lot.
Yeah,
And
just like what was that
Hey,
football? What was that football show? And they
Cino,
had
when
got
they
rid of
tapped
it
the
too.
water,
Oh,
when they tapped the water,
playmakers.
Playmakers, baby, they had to
Yeah.
stop Playmakers. They was talking about too many. Everybody loved Playmakers. Playmakers was gonna break all records. The NFL shut that down.
Shut it down quick.
shut it down.
Quick.
They told ESPN, if y'all keep putting that show on, in another season, we pulling our games. And that was it. They was like, Playmakers, y'all over.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that
That's a wrap.
that show was, man, that show was 100, boy.
It's hard to find it now.
They had 2 shows and they had 1 season. And
That's crazy.
The poker show, that was the one I liked, man. That was mine. I got that right down there on DVD. Anyway, they put a man in there from Pulp Fiction. I mean, not Pulp Fiction, but Reservoir Dogs, Mr. Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
That's my movie.
Yo, that's my dude, man. He's a good actor, man.
Yeah, his name Vince something. Goddamn. But
The one that died is a good actor too. The one that died.
Yeah. Oh, which one?
The big one.
You talking about Goldmouth? They played on Life?
Nah, the one and the one that was like the assistant. I think he was like the boss's son.
Oh yeah, that's Tom. That's Tom Cruise. Not Tom Cruise, but
Sean Penn. Ain't that Sean Penn, brother?
Sean Penn, brother.
That's Chris Penn. Chris
Yeah.
Penn.
Yeah, Chris Penn.
Chris
Yeah.
Penn. Chris Penn was
Chris
solid,
Penn,
man. I loved him in True Romance. Hey, True Romance is a good movie too.
Yeah, it is. But the last thing he was in, man, was Rush Hour. That was the funniest thing.
Oh man, yeah, dog.
Yeah.
When they had to check in Chris Tucker, when they had to check him in,
he was the gun. He was the gunman, right?
He was the gunman.
Yeah, he was the gunman. Yeah.
He had personality.
Clyde, man. Come on, Clyde, man. You know, man. He's like, man, tell you what. Get away from him. He's a clown. He gonna get you killed.
He gonna get you killed, man.
And then he playing Best of the Best too. Wasn't he in there too?
Yeah, he's the best of the best.
Yeah.
Chris Penn was underrated.
I think it was one.
He was more
look at both of
entertaining.
them.
He was more entertaining to watch than Sean Penn, to me.
Sean Penn and Chris Penn, they both played together in the same movie one time with
That's crazy.
With Christopher Walken, and he was their daddy. And
oh wow!
But that wasn't his son, though. The Chris Penn wasn't his real son. That was the stepson.
Stepson.
And that movie, that was one of the Sean Penn's, one of his main movies.
Mm-hmm.
I love Sean Penn and U-Turn. I'm gonna keep bringing that movie up, man. I'm telling you, U-Turn it's probably one of the most underrated movies of all time. Nobody talks about it.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I ain't look at it like
come on, Cino. But don't tell me it's a lot of twisted turns that you didn't see coming.
Well, to tell you the truth, no, but everybody was watching that for Jennifer Lopez.
I feel you. She was sexy though. She was sexy.
What Sean Penn was doing, dog. Sean Penn was. A lot of these people make these movies so that they can sleep with people. And
he never slept with J-Lo?
And get paid to sleep with people, dog. He was sleeping with what's her name? For the longest. Like she was
Madonna?
No, I mean he was married.
No, he's married to her.
He was married to her, right.
I'm talking about Eve, the rapper Eve.
Whoa!
Eve was his like one of his chicks he was taking care of. She was a price escort. She married to a billionaire white man right now.
And just had a baby. And just had a baby too.
Yeah, the dude.
Oh yeah, well I heard about that. Yeah,
he's
that's
from
true.
British. He's British. The gumball dude.
She got in a car accident, right? She got in a car accident in downtown, and she called who? Sean Penn. Sean Penn came down there and cleaned that whole thing up for her. Let me get you right now. Click. She never make another rap out. She done with the rap thing.
She said,
yeah, because that's the dude from Gumball. Yeah, she married to the dude from Gumball, the Gumball dude.
Hey, Cino, your boy from Space Jam is dating Milkshake.
Bill Murray.
He dating Khalees.
Yeah. She gonna be
I
didn't know that.
I wanna go bust some ghosts, baby.
What
you think Nas think?
She was oh my
I
God.
know Nas is like good. Stay out of my pockets.
But see, a lot of people didn't know she was grimy though. She's grimy.
Yeah, she grimy.
Oh hell yeah.
Man, she's grimy. She's from Harlem. She's from Harlem. Yo, listen.
He's like,
she's from Harlem?
Yeah, she's from Harlem.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Nas like, yeah, word.
Yeah, for real, take this beat. I don't want to. She crazy.
Yeah, that's the reason why. That's the reason why they brought. I think Nas caught her with some. She was fucking some hood dude. Excuse me. Yeah.
Cino, we never got the. But Cino, we never got the story with Nas and Beyonce because it was.
The hood dude sound like you. Wait a minute. Tell me you was the one on that tape. Oh God.
Nah, not me.
He's
I
like, nah,
wish.
that wasn't me, bro.
Not me. Because I'd have still been like, yo, still go ahead. Go with the nigga. Keep it.
I saw that tape. That
Keep
tape
it.
was sent to me too. I like, no, I saw the tape. Yo, Nas, you need to handle your business.
Like, nah, I'd have been like, nah.
Yeah, she laying in the bed. God, you could tell it's her because of the tattoo. She laying in
Yeah,
the
for
bed,
real.
like, yeah, she just sleeping on the bed. He's like, yeah, see, I had to go take your business, nah. You need to be taking care of your business. I'm like,
Right.
I got divorced that night. My divorce
Yeah.
papers were been sent in that night.
See, I wouldn't have
Man.
did nothing like that. I would never made no phone call. I'd have been like,
No,
go
but
ahead,
did
get
you
her. I'd
know
have wake her up. I'd
Did
have
you know
woke her
how
up, be
quick
like,
that
yo, you gotta
video
go.
was deleted? Did you know how quick that video was deleted off everything?
Yo, I'd have woke her up, like, yo, you gotta go. You gotta go. Go check that dude. Go handle him. I'd have never what? I'd have PYP played my position. You crazy?
Crazy. But see,
I'd have
what
played
happened?
my position.
But what happened with Nas and B? Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
You said Nas and Beyonce?
Yeah, because that was an old rumor. When I was like in 9th grade, they was telling me, oh, yeah, Nas turned down Beyonce because she had bad breath. You know, little grapevine shit used to go around.
That Beyonce, that bad breath ain't no fake. That's real.
Any truth behind that, or like, you know what I'm saying?
I never really heard that. People was hating on Beyonce because she was just Beyonce. Now I've been around Beyonce, so all I can tell you about that was when they first came out as Destiny Child. When they had the bill. That's how I got the picture with him and her and Nick Cannon. So that's when they were like, how in the world did you even get that? Like, whoa, dog, you was down like, dog. This is why Nick had to address it because he saw what was going on.
Right.
Man, I got to do it. So Nick was like, man, that's why he came out and said what he said to try to clear the air. Like, he's like, dog, I don't want no smoke with Hov. Like, don't even bring that up. He that's why he dropped that thing. Like, man, yeah, I tried, man, but Mr. Knows what happened. But that's how nobody even knew her name at the time. This is what I was trying to tell people. Like, Beyonce ain't a common name. Like, now it is. Everybody can see it as Beyonce. Ain't nobody was saying that back then. They couldn't pronounce that damn name. They was calling her Bayonne. You know?
Bayonne.
Nick Cannon came back. That's what was so quick, man. Nick was so slick. He would come back. He was like, yo, I just got the full one on old girl.
Yeah.
It was funny because everybody wanted the other girl in there. My cousin, he all freaking out over this chick. Like, no, she won. He was like,
I was an Aaliyah dude. When everybody liked Beyonce, I liked Aaliyah.
But Beyonce wasn't the one that was standing out as the leader. She was the one she fell back in the group. She was the one that was standing out is the one that was on Power. That was on her.
Latoya.
I slept on her. Yeah. My sister used to like her.
Latoya. So everybody ran to her and took. And in the photo, you see my cousin in there with her, Latoya. And in the back, you see Nick and Beyonce.
Yeah.
And it was funny because Nick ran right over there. Nick went right over there. Me and Nick had the same thing. I said, she the winner of the group.
Right.
Man, you just like them light-skinned hoes. That's all you get.
Light-skinned shapers.
Yeah, he light-skinned. That's his thing. I'm like, you light-skinned.
Yeah.
Man, you just like them red, bro. So
that's why you going off.
Beyonce, he ain't at all. I was like, man, she the winner to go with the little curly hair. Like, she's a little cute one right there.
Yeah.
Nick like, yeah, you see it too. Nick's like, yeah, you see that too. I swear, we was talking for 5 seconds. We turned back around. Nick is back. Nick's like, I just got 4-1 on no girl. Yeah, they call her name is like Bayonne or something, man. Yeah. He's like, yeah, she French and got all this. She probably can speak French and stuff. I'm telling you, shorty bad. I'm gonna go over there.
Right. I'm gonna try.
And like, yo, I'm Nick Cannon. award-winning. He dropped it all. Nick he probably seen me on all that.
Right.
I got other stuff coming. I got a music career myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she grabs his hand, and that's when I see you see the photo, the shock in his face. He looked completely like just dumbfounded.
Right.
She's shaking his hand, and he was like, yeah, I like your career and all that. She just grabbed his hand like, thank you for believing in me,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
that's crazy.
Wait a minute, this ain't going the way it's supposed to go. They had their first hit record on the radio. That's it. That's all they had.
That's all they had.
Career.
And no.
Yeah, and he's like, oh my God, they had their first hit record. They weren't even invited. They was a last minute invite. Matthew Knowles got them in there. It was Sprite night. Like,
that's crazy.
There, this was the anti-award show Hollywood party. They was like,
yeah.
Man, we allowed to go kick it at the award show. Man, we're gonna have our own thing. And Sprite put together a whole thing. Trench from Naughty by Nature performed, and they had everybody there. And I was like, man, everybody that you want to kick it with is there. And so it was like, oh, everybody ever here. They ain't gotta go to the old bougie award show. We can Sprite night kicking off. So
that's crazy.
Everybody from the Steve Harvey show, like everybody, the whole cast, everybody just kicking it in there. So it was like all black Hollywood. So Matthew Knowles is like, he a hustler. He like, look, y'all got to get in there. I'm gonna get y'all in there. Y'all got the number one song on the radio. So they came. They like, look, we even got Destiny Child now. They just showed up like, hey, we were like, who the hell is
that? That's crazy.
Really want nobody on it.
Man, so Nick came over there and she hit him with the game of all games. She was like, he's like, yeah, I heard your song, it's kind of hot too. She was like, thank you for believing in me. And I talked to him like a straight fan. Nick was like, like I was a fan. I'm like, wait a minute, this supposed to be going on.
Right. That's the starstruck.
Nick was so confused by that. She hit him, it just twisted his mind. He was just like, that's like, he's like, man, that's like me going up to a fan and they be like, well, thank you, sir. I really keep support. His mind was gone. He was like, I ain't gonna give up, but damn, that just I just got out of there. He's like, he's like, I was spinning in the wind. I ain't know what to say to that.
Right. So ain't no truth with Nas and Beyonce, huh?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Move. He brought Destiny's Child on the set because Nas and them, they were at that time they were having a meeting. And Nas didn't have a radio song they were going off about that. Nas didn't have a radio song it was like, man, y'all ain't got a radio song on this Nostradamus album. I can't sell the other album. Ain't got no song we can make a video for. He said, I got this song with Genuine. He's like, Jordy, they hated the song anyway. They was like, well, we hate the song, but at least Genuine in it. So it can appeal to the women. But we got some ladies or something in there. And he was like, Destiny Child in there. He was like, hey, Matthew Knowles like, hey, my daughters is here. Can they get in the video?
Show me.
Just sit in the background.
I thought they was sitting there with Nas and DMX.
Right.
In the video on the set, Destiny Child was right there, and they said, "Man, it'd be great if we had some girls in here. Y'all want to get in the video and sit in the back?" They was like, "Yeah." That's how my cousins got in Fat Joe video. I mean, Big Pun video. Big Pun had a video. Everybody was there. It was the biggest cipher in the history of mankind. And everybody had their appearances in there. My cousin got cut out of the video because they throwing up Gangsta Disciple signs. Okay, Chicago, and then they even got other people throwing it up. Like, come on, man, throw it up. It's the 90s. I was like,
that's like 98.
And I was like, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all y'all doing? Of course they gonna cut y'all out of the video. Y'all do y'all moment. Everybody had like a solo scene in the video. I gotta go find that video and watch it too. But man, whatever it is, it was like everybody had their solo scene, Mob Deep. Like everybody was there, and they had.
I miss that era of hip hop.
Yeah,
oh, I miss that era.
And they all had the like solo scene, like they all came up was doing something. And my cousin them, they didn't even know my cousin them, and they had their solo scene. They was like, our solo scene came up. We was just throwing the points up. My cousin was just destroying these dudes lyrically. And
right.
Yeah, he gave it to Rampage from Buster's. Yeah, that was bad.
Rampage. Rampage was trash.
They knew that album failed. I'm like, that album failed probably right there.
But Rampage was trash, man. Rampage was trash, man. Nobody liked Rampage, man.
He's like, oh, I served him. He's like, it was so bad. He took a picture with me.
I think because he got on, because I think that's Buster's cousin, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I got that photo right here somewhere in the crib where they took the photo out the cuz just destroyed.
You gonna be mad at the hoodie I got on, Cino. I'm sorry, bro, because I know you don't like one. I know you don't like one half of the group.
The Clips.
Clips, Lord willing.
The Clips? Oh, talking about Push?
Yeah, the first album. The first album, Lord willing.
I got no problem with Push.
Okay.
That album classic, man.
That's a classic album, though.
That's a classic album.
That's a classic album.
Classic album.
All the Clips. I ain't never had a problem with a Clips record at all. But see, that's Malice. You know, that's all Malice. Malice is the one that gave him the direction.
Exactly.
Yeah, Malice. Yeah.
Malice was.
I used to think he wrote for Pusha in the beginning.
Nah, Malice was the street dude. Malice was the street dude.
Yeah, that's why I thought he wrote for Pusha.
Malice is that's why he dipped when they was popping. You could tell when you would know a street dude when you see him, the real one.
Yeah.
He ain't that camera friendly. He ain't that.
Pusha just had the look, the braids, rugged. So you would have thought, okay.
You the rappers. Like Push that MC, you know, I want to get this off and all that, but all he is one direction. He's a straight
line.
Right, he's a straight line, and it's all about dope. Everything about
dope.
Everything, man.
No growth.
Right, it was no growth, but he needs direction. If you give him that direction, he can go there. He just need a creative person around him. Like when you get Kanye West and he write for Kanye is gold. Because Kanye has the direction on what the song is about and this and that. Kanye gonna be, and then I want this happening. And you know
Yeah.
No, you know what's so funny? A lot of rappers are better writers than they are rappers.
Yeah.
Like that. And they don't understand that. Like, only person I can honestly say loves his job and do it right is Consequence. Even at some point, he was like, you know what? I'm going to just sit back and get this money. Because at some point, you got to realize I'm not appealing. I'm not this and I'm that. I make more money while I write. Why not write?
He writes for Kanye, right?
Yeah. He's been writing for Kanye. He's been writing for Kanye for a minute.
So did Kanye write College Dropout, Cino? Did he write anything? Like anything?
Like he wrote some. Like
he wrote some.
Yeah, he wrote some. Like he collaborated with a lot of dudes from the shop. Like
a
lot of people have wrote that album. That was a collaborative effect.
So he knows how to structure songs, but he doesn't know how to write word for word.
Exactly. He could
That's crazy.
Down, but all of his most potent rhymes is like he had Jesus Walks like done, and Jesus Walks was done by mostly Kanye. He did almost a lot of Jesus Walks, but they'll come in and polish it, like
polish it.
Yeah. And everybody else come in and be like, yo, he might have a bar he come up with or a witty thing Kanye want to put in there. He's like, I want to talk about Balenciaga. I want to talk about this and that. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, like I want the old Kanye. I want the dude's Kanye. Not Push wrote that for him. Like Push wrote the other round for him.
Sometimes you can listen, you can hear certain rappers in certain rappers' songs. You can hear
Big Sean, all right.
That's why they got me sitting up here and coach. Kanye's try different jokes.
Yeah.
Nah, seriously though, you can hear certain rappers.
I think Kanye outdid Jay-Z on that collab album they did. Welcome to the Throne.
Oh yeah.
I think Kanye outdid Jay-Z.
That album was hard. That album
had nothing to do with Jay-Z. That album was all Kanye.
It was all Kanye. You could tell that was Kanye. No, you could tell that was Kanye.
And
those are not the beats Jay-Z rapped to. Jay-Z
he got murdered on every one of them.
It's like, I need you. Whatever you doing, I need to follow. So the young audience, I need you, Kanye. That's Kanye saved this dude. That's why I'm like, Kanye is the reason Jay-Z's a billionaire. Jay-Z should write Kanye a check for $1 billion and be like, look, because you gave me a career when I was dead, dude.
Right.
I killed me right after the Black album.
Yeah.
They were done with me. They were like,
I give it to Jay-Z. Listen, I give it to Jay-Z. He can't write, but then at some point, he's smart.
Man, I think he's the LeBron of hip hop. See, I think Jay-Z is the LeBron of hip hop. All push, all machine. Lyrics is very lazy. Jay-Z is so hit or miss to me. Like,
the thing about him is
I shoot like MJ, I dribble like Jordan, ball like 2-3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
He's so generic.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the old Jay-Z. I like the old Jay-Z. Once he started getting older,
before, and it wasn't getting him anywhere. He
right.
He didn't even get him a record deal. Nobody wanted to sign him. He was doing that old style, the chicken, the J, the chicken, the A, checking the Y, Z, the original rap, original crap. I'm checking the flip with the flipping the tongue, the how to say that.
Yeah, he had to slow it down.
Come on,
Nas clowned him for that. Nas clowned him for that.
He was. No, he was. He was the original flavor.
Because he was doing that.
Original flavor. That was the group he was in. First, it was Jazzo.
The food chickens.
Nah, yeah, it was around that time though.
All them, they called it the Iggity. That's what
the
Iggity. Yeah, the Iggity flow.
Yeah, that was that time though. At that time, that was.
He's everybody's favorite. He's just everybody's favorite rapper. He's everybody's favorite rapper.
The Iggity is done. Stop. Everybody stop using the Iggity because everybody was using that flow. I'm taking the
right.
Way behind. Oh no, I think I made the title for it. I'm taking the break and making the move in them all.
When DOS Effects first birthed that, when they first came out, DOS was getting burned because DOS broke that in, and everybody after that.
That's why the first thing is Mr. Funky, the Chief Rocker, and I was like, Chief Rocker was the guy. Number one,
right.
Chief Rocker was real, though. I like nobody cared about Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky.
Lords of the Underground was they had some nice underground hits though, man.
Yeah.
They had some nice underground hits, man.
The Vice Lords used to sing that song like crazy out here. The Vice Lords, here come the Lords, here come the Lords. So when they came up here, they was like, dog, do not perform. Here come the Lord.
Yeah.
Not perform that in here tonight, because there ain't no Lords in here tonight.
Right.
Disciples. They like, well, we don't gangbang, man. We talking about here come the Lords of the Underground. They don't give a F. If you say, here come the Lords, they finna bum rush the stage, and we gonna have to make funeral plans.
Right.
So we do not perform Here Come the Lord. They had to let them know you in the amphitheater, bro. Don't ever say Here Come the Lord. It's in the amphitheater. Oh man, that was the house of the ghetto boys. Jake Friends, they come here, they were treated like royalty. That was the gangster disciple theater. Do not go. No Lords, they be like, wait a minute, the amphitheater. I remember one dude was like, his girl,
right.
He was like, oh God. He's like, if I'd have known where this was at, I was like, this was way before MapQuest.
Right. I'm just like, why everybody got Jay at their #1 rapper? That's why I brought that up, because I'm like, I don't get it. Overrated.
Commercial success.
Penn is very hit or miss.
He's popular. That's the thing. It's just no creativity with him.
None.
X told you. He's like, with him, it's just.
He's straightforward too, Cino. He's.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's why him and Push, they be like, man, Jay-Z and Push, man, they sound. They don't. I'm like, they are.
It's all about the same thing: art, hustle, art.
That's why him and Drake fell out, because Jay's got that petty thing on his shoulder. He was like, man, you talked about me talking about art. He was all when they came together to do the song, he was like, yeah, we had to go in the room and actually talk about that. I'm like, dog, that was like years ago, man. I'm like, I'm just saying, man. You know, so sorry I had to talk about art, you know, I'm expanding my growth.
Yeah.
I'm talking about real estate and art, you know, I'm a grown man.
Like, come on, man. I was arguing with my dude. We was listening to the Dynasty album, and I'm like, Beanie Siegel outdid Jay on every song on the Dynasty album. Every single song Beanie Siegel on was with Jay. Oh shit. He killed Jay.
Yo, I don't know what's going on in Philly. That water though, they come out with a lot of nice MCs out of Philly. Philly birthed a lot of nice MCs.
And I think Jay-Z was jealous of Beanie.
No, Jay-Z was rapping like them. That was the thing. Jay was just wanting to get on, wanting to be hot. And he wanted to blow up. He was leaving Rockefeller. Like he was leaving them. He was trying to create his own character. He wasn't gonna be Jay-Z no more. He was gonna be Iceberg. He's gonna be Iceberg Slim.
Yeah.
That was his name, Iceberg Slim. And so that's what Biggie was renaming him. When they were doing the Commission album, they all was going under a whole new name. So he was Frank White, and he was Iceberg Slim, and then he had all these other names. And this is why Wu-Tang was like ready to beat the living hell out of all these other dudes, man. They was ready to beat
man,
Biggie and all them. He was like, man, you see that, man? We changed our names, and now everybody want to change their up and name, man. He's like, man, he's happy. Go. This is what they was talking about. The shark dude keep biting. It's like, dude, they biting, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we changed our name. Now everybody want to have an alias name now.
My man Big would have still been alive, man.
Wu-Tang was the first one to really do that. He was like, yo, that's Lex Diamonds, that's Johnny Blaze, that's the man Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's going on here? We got the Resurrector, we got my man Noodle. We got everybody had a new nickname. So you can brand that. So when John Blaze jumped up and went ahead and like got the clothing line, John Blaze clothing line.
Yeah, what Method Man was wearing.
No. Method Man wasn't wearing John
Blaze. he would advertise it. I would always see him on with a John Blaze outfit.
That was they had to do that after.
After what happened. Okay, got you. Because I'm thinking that was.
They couldn't bring that out.
I thought that was Method Man line.
No, they couldn't do that without bringing meth or putting meth on there. They couldn't.
They did that without putting meth on it.
They couldn't do it.
A lot of real gangsters coming.
Up. Back then, that's why I said one thing, boy. That's why I say I would like that time and day and age was different. It was just different.
Yeah, Staten Island was a lot
different. Like like for real, like originality. You know, even in hip hop, originality. You couldn't sound like somebody. You sounded like somebody. They was on.
Yeah.
Yo, what? Yo, who? What? Nah, get out. Nah. See, like
sounded like me. Oh no.
Nah, they wasn't. That's bad.
This Austin is that Brunson guy. He's like, man,
Austin Brunson,
Brunson.
Yeah.
He gave him a pass because he's like, man, I first heard this record. He was like, I was messed up in the head. Like, when did I make this record?
Right. I don't know what happened to him.
See, that's why I don't like. That's why I don't even follow today's hip hop like that, because everybody wants.
Ain't nothing to follow really. Ain't nothing to follow really.
Everything's commercialized.
Yeah.
It's like once they see somebody do something, everybody does the same thing. There's no more originality.
You got Jack Harlow saying I'm the best white rapper ever. I'm like, oh man, hip hop is dead.
Hip hop been dead. Nas was a lion. Nas said that shit
I'm
so
like,
long
wait a
ago.
minute, what? And I had to hear it. I listened to that shit for like 5 minutes. It didn't take too long to finish it. And I'm like, this is some high school backpack victimized rap. Like, get out of here. Oh man. Yeah, we in a
Yo,
bad place.
I don't tutored my son. My son 25, man. He don't he just every time I bring something to him, he like, yo, thanks, man. My son loved the fact that I put him onto a lot of these old school rappers.
Yeah, for
Because
real.
he sits there and listens to all their albums. He's like,
It's
yo,
gone
man.
now.
Yeah, he's like, yo, because now you like everything is down the same.
Everything is like it's op. Everybody got an op. Everybody want to be a killer. I'm smoking on this. It's the same thing in every song, dude. And this
Now,
is why I think, Cino, this is why I feel like Drake is number one, because he's in the worst era. It's no competition.
pretty much, you're right about that. This is why he was able to sustain for so long, because there's nothing
Come
else.
on now.
Yeah, because there's nothing to really contend. But Drake's thing is he's able to make any kind of record, because he can attach. Because Drake ain't no trapper, but you can put
Hell nah.
I can't
Oh,
agree with you. I can't agree on that. Mobb Deep did have a name before Tupac. Sorry.
Exactly. That's this
Mobb
guy.
Deep, Mobb Deep was going at Pop. Prodigy was going at Pop. At one point, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Prodigy was popping at one point. He ain't lied about certain things. He lied on his book, yeah. But at one point, Prodigy was popping.
Lyrical dudes own it.
Yeah.
In the world, his pen game was crazy.
Yeah, he was up there. He was up there for a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was up there for a hot minute. But
so Tupac gave him clout. I'm like, he gave him clout after the fact by saying them names. So people on the West Coast was like, whoa, what's this? But a lot of people knew about that. That first album is a killer.
Yeah.
That first one, then Hell on Earth came. I'm like, dog, they did not change up. Normally when you get popular, you come with a commercial hit. They next album, there was nothing commercial in the record at all. You couldn't find a single to put out. This is the first album. I swear, ain't a radio song on this month.
man,
I
still got the CD.
Irv Gotti said on the Drink Champs, Nas was supposed to be on Can I Live with Jay-Z, but he didn't show up. They said they called Nas, and he said, nah, Nas never showed up.
I don't think
is that why Nas was like, and I gave you when he in Ether when he was like, something like, yeah, you had my number, I didn't, or I gave you
calling my phones and I ain't even give you my number.
Yeah. I was like, was they talking about that?
It might be that, but I know he wanted him on Dead President.
Dead President, yeah.
He wanted him on Dead President saying the verse, and he wanted him to put a verse on Dead President. That and everything. I need presidents to represent me.
Yeah.
So that's when he was like, when they did it live, when they first met up live and did the show, and he told them, hey, can I get that verse now? And he was like, yeah, for sure. And he was like, he's like, can I get that hook now? And he did the hook live when they did Dead Presidents live on stage. And Nas did it. That was the first time that they did performed on stage when he brought Nas out.
Damn.
You know what I did for hip hop? I said, F that shit. Let's go. That tell you right there, Jay-Z's a total businessman.
Business minded,
man. For real.
Like you did on
that's why I got like certain things I give him his props on, because business minded. He knows certain things.
I give him props. Business. His rap is right.
Yeah, business wise, I could see what he do certain things, but
he definitely got the machine in rap though, man. For real. That's why I compare it to LeBron.
And I also respect that he brought the people that was with him.
But he ain't really bring. But he ain't, like Cameron said. Who did you bring out for Marcy? Who did you bring?
No, he got
nobody.
Where's Mel Bleak is the only one for Marcy that he brought up.
And what the hell did he do?
Tata's from Marcy.
Yeah, Tata.
Tata, yeah.
Because Tata know how to play his position.
Right.
That's why he where he at. So, But that's it. But that's what I'm saying. The people he brought up is the people around him he know it can elevate and be in those other rooms.
Right.
All right, so let me ask you. All right, so let me ask you this. Benefit of the doubt. Let me ask you this then. Let's keep like, and I know when it comes to our race, it's only you know a certain amount of people you could bring into rooms with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say I can't knock him because he got dudes that he knew from day one that could be versatile, just as versatile as him to go into a room and sit with these meetings and have certain things that happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you sometimes like everybody see this is the rule that everybody always says you can't bring everybody with you, right? Okay, we all know that.
Yeah.
Right.
But then when you find the certain people that you can't come with you all the way, I can't be mad at you now.
I was just speaking more from an artist standpoint, like not necessarily.
I understand the artist. That's
you know what I'm saying.
The artist standpoint, I ain't gonna lie. Couple of them
that's what Cameron was coming from. Like, who have you brought out from Marcy? Like, it's a lot of rappers from Marcy, and you supposed to be the general. Why you ain't, gave anybody an alley oop or anything?
It was a couple.
Why did he get rid of GDK? GDK could rap.
I don't know. Yo, that's a good question. Yo, when I'll try to find that out for you, Casino, and I'll get back to you. But I don't know too. But GDK was nice as hell. But right. I don't know. But sometimes like
he had Christian. Remember Christian the singer?
Yeah, but sometimes, people be having that. People be having their issues too, man. Like, like for instance, like Beanie, Beanie was supposed to be out of here, but Beanie couldn't leave the streets alone. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he did.
Nah.
I mean, some of it, what you're saying is true. That Beans brought a lot of it on himself, but Beans also frontline a lot.
Yeah, he did frontline a lot. But all right, so I ain't gonna lie.
And in the group with something, he was the general, so he took that literally.
Right.
All right. So then. Y'all wanted
him to do. Like Jay was scared to go at Jadakiss because he knew I can't deal with Jay.
Hell nah.
Of course not. I know that. Yeah. I understand that.
Like, yeah, you go Beans, you go do that and battle him. Then he anytime even with Nas, he got him going at Nas. He got him going at everybody.
Right.
He always throw everybody else in his stuff because he can't do it himself.
I was waiting on Jay to rap too, Sino. When that first Hot 97 freestyle, it was like 25 minutes long. And I'm sitting over here waiting on Jay. I'm like, he ain't even rap.
Nah, they was really pushing
and Beanie over here saying raps from his album and everything. I'm like, oh, you repeating your album. Y'all repeating the whole Dynasty album.
Well, what's funny was it ruined. Jay-Z got played, and this is where he fell out with Clue, because they brought in Clue had Cassidy.
Yeah,
I think it was Clue. Was it DJ Clue?
No, it wasn't Clue.
Swiss
Cassidy. Swiss was with Cassidy. Swiss was with Cassidy. Swiss was with Cassidy. Swiss was with Cassidy.
It was Swiss who came in there, not Clue. So this is what Swiss and Jay-Z fell out.
Yeah.
Swiss, it was the same night. They just did the radio, and right after that, Swiss was bringing Cassidy in there. He just signed Cassidy.
And that's when he killed Freeway.
Yeah, and Freeway. And they started talking because they was like, Cassidy, who was this dude? And he was like, he told Jay, I just signed the best artist, and Jay was on 10. He all pumped. He had just got off from Prodigy, who called him. He was like, dude, he was talking. I just hung up on him. And it was Prodigy and what's his name? That was
your man that got murked. The dude got murked. E-Money Bags, because he was getting at him for G to K. Because it was G to K, it was Money Bag. I got you, Casino. We here.
They had H Money Bags.
H Money Bag. H Money Bag, I think was G to. Is it G to K? I'm not mistaken. He changed his name. I think he changed his name though. But go ahead.
They had, man, he was like, man, we got. So E Money Bags was like, man, you playing with my name? You know what I'm saying? That's what.
Yeah.
He was. Moneybags is like, dude, you know I'm a real dude out here, man. You know, like you know me, man. You better stop playing with me, man. so him, Moneybags was talking. He was like, say less, homie. You know, holler. And he's like, for real? Holler.
Yeah.
And then Jay was like, holler. And he just hung up on him. He was like, man, while he was talking, he just hung up. He was like, Moneybags was like, this dude is really thinking he this guy in the streets. Like dude, you drag his ass out. Like, I don't care none of them niggas he got with him. You know they ain't feel like me, son. Like, I mean, this is what I do. Like, this dude playing me on the radio, dog. You don't do that, man. Like, he was really heated. So, he heated with Prodigy. They over there heated right now. They, Moneybags is so hot, he gonna take it out with anybody who was there. Flex is finna get it now. So he was like, Flex got him on the station, Flex getting it too. I don't care. Like he was just
hot here.
Yeah, he calm him down because he just mentally gone. At this time, Jay is on 10. They just come out, but his ego is on 10. So Swiss talking about, I just signed the best rapper down of all time. He's like, you was it, Jay. He's like, yeah, I just signed the next. He was like, what? And he's like, he's from Philly. From Philly, man. I got the best rapper from Philly. He's like, nah, you didn't. I got the pick right here. Man, Jay looked at Cassidy and was like, slow dude, you got this kid. He was like, oh, son.
That boy Cassidy.
Cassidy roasted on Freeway.
Yeah, they like, y'all know this guy, and he was like, I heard something about you. Beans was like, yeah, I heard something about dude. But he ain't no street dude. Like, yeah, I heard him. I was like, yeah, you little MC. Yeah, I heard about him. And I heard some people, yapping about him. Like Chris and Neef, like they heard of him. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, he can rap and all that. So he was like, man, I'll battle any one of you.
Beans was battle off better.
Whatever. He's like, you can bet whatever. Well, I bet your house, your car, your watch, your chain, anything. You want to bet it? And then Swiss was like, I got it. And Jay was like, bet. I got the money. Let's go. Jay is so excited. Jay was like, he's like, hold on. I'm going to go back and get this money. And we're going to get this bet. So the dude had the camera, Jay is all hyping this stuff like, I'm gonna smash this. So the dude recorded it and everything. And Jay made that was Chris. Everybody making side bets on this side, that side.
Yeah.
Everybody making their side bets. And the battle starts. And Jay is like, man, free for the time. Jay thinking about the promotion for free album. This for the album. So
Philadelphia. Yep.
Who would do recording it? And Jay was like, just don't get me. Like you can record it, just don't get me in it. And so he was like, all right, cool. Well, we just getting the battle. So he was like, all right, cool. Because Jay was like, I don't want nobody just filming me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so go.
Slick on. Yeah.
Once it's being recorded and the way the battle going and free, and then Cassidy would just lighten him up, no beat. Just going off.
I date chicks with fake tits and tummy tucks.
Yeah.
They love them. I got lots of condoms. I just go on the block to find them.
Nah, it was crazy when Free was like, put a beat on. Nah, dope.
Put a beat.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere, man.
Man, it was funny, man. Put on a beat, man.
Put on the beat, man. He sounded like he's about to cry.
Yeah,
that hurt his career. That hurt Freeway's career.
That hurt it all, man. That hurt.
Nobody talk about that. That battle hurt him.
Yes, and Jay knew he was played, and that was the last time he was embarrassed. He was so mad at Swiss because he was mad at himself. He let that ego get in his head.
Right.
It became too much for him.
That is crazy.
He couldn't get down no more. He was like, I played myself.
I played myself.
He played himself. He was mad. He was he was mad at Swiss for a while. And he was mad, but he was mad at himself. He apologized. He's like, yeah, I was in my feelings. You know, like mad at myself. So I played myself. You know what I'm saying? Just
whatever happened to Sauce Money?
Sauce Money, see, the thing is Sauce Money left before Volume 2 blew up.
he used to give Jay a run for his money too.
Sauce Money nice. He is definitely
Sauce Money
nice.
was nice. I'm like, Jay barely used to survive. Jay barely survived. That's why I'm saying Jay is overrated to me, man. Because everybody gave him a run for his money.
See, here's another thing. He signed with Un. Un has signed him to his record. Well, Un got that money, so he went and chased the money and got the deal. He got out of Rockefeller, wasn't no money in it.
Wasn't no money.
Yeah, so this Volume 1 it dropped and it basically didn't perform well.
Yeah.
Jay went with Puffy in his direction, and Dame was like, "See, you want to go hang around them Puffy niggas? Look what happened." They messed up your whole album. You want to go chasing behind, want to be Biggie. You know, that's what you get. You know, the man Dame was like, told you, we don't need Puffy. We don't need them niggas.
Right.
But, you never really see Dame hanging out with Puff ever.
Never.
Like,
I do agree with you on that. Definitely.
Barely.
They both Harlem, but they don't vibe with each other. They was like, nah, dog, I don't need him. So like, nah, I know Puff. I see what he's trying to do, and I ain't with it. Like when he wanted to do the song with Biggie, he was like, look, Biggie can get on the sound. I ain't paying him nothing. I don't need Biggie on the reasonable doubt, right? I ain't paying on me nothing.
That's what I did like about Dame, though, man. He always promoted independence. Like we don't need any backing. You know what I'm saying? Let's do everything front, especially with that Def Jam situation. Like, why are we wearing these Def Jam jackets? It's not their tour.
Yep.
You know, he kind of kept them woke on that, on the business sense.
Yeah, but Dame's problem is he just don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah, his mouth, man. Even on that DVD.
Dame don't know how to talk to people, and Dame spent too much money.
Mistakes. He'll mess up a whole bag. It's like, dude, the bag is there. He got too many like anger outbursts.
You don't know how to talk to people. You don't know how to talk to people.
People will you in those situations. They know you reactive like that. They'll do things to set you off to get you to mess up your money. They'll do that every time. And I'm like, Dame, you're supposed to be smart enough to see that coming. And every time Dame tried to come back and do something, it would get knocked down because he'll get some blow up at somebody that worked there that used to be in his staff, and he'll just something. And she's like, he assaulted me, he fired me for no reason, and this and that. I'm like, and this is why somebody like Dame end up going broke. And like, man, he should have never had that.
Yeah, he should have.
He said that's why Jay-Z left. No, Jay-Z was through with Dame from the jump. He didn't want Dame repping him at all. See, Jay, look, I'm gonna tell you about Jay.
I would never do business with Jay.
Jay never, right, exactly. I would never do business with Jay, period.
Hell no.
Unless I knew what the business was and I knew the direction that I have him not as a partner in my business. We both have our own companies and we're doing something conglomerate together.
Right.
Or something like that. Joint venture, we could do something, but I can't have him involved in my company.
Oh no!
Buy out my company, sell it to some white man. That's what. That's Jay whole thing.
That's Jay all day.
That's Jay
all selling trade
every day.
So is Memphis Bleak? Is he taken care of? Is he just?
Memphis, I think he in Miami now.
He's taking care of him. He in that.
He take care of.
He in Duce and all that.
You know that Diamond verse. You know, as I'm good, Memphis in my will. That's what you quoted, Jay.
No. Bleak is good. Trust me. He ain't not loud about that. Bleak is good. He gave him that. He said that Duce. He gave him like a job with Duce as ambassador, making sure like goes out. Get the Duce in clubs and liquor stores and all that, and ambassador and all that. He makes sure he was good. You know what I mean? That's why he comfortably walked away from rap. You don't hear him complaining about nothing. You don't see him.
All I see is interviews. That's all he do is interviews. That's all I see him do.
Yeah, the only time he messed up is when he said something he shouldn't.
Right.
Jay and Rihanna. That's the only time he was like, I tried to holler at Rihanna, but the big homie was like, nah. That's the big homie, man.
That's the big homie.
I had to pull back.
That's one thing. That's one thing. With him, he don't play that. He don't play
Now,
none of that. None of that. Like once he see you out of place or out of pocket or speaking out of place, out of pocket, you get deaded quick.
Yeah, you get deaded quick. Now, see, I remember you mentioned before Beyonce stole Tiana Marie style. Can you like elaborate on that? Tiara Marie?
Tiara Marie.
Yeah, Tina Marie.
You know,
Tiara,
she remember she had a single. She first came out on Rockefeller.
You know the one that tried to sue 50 Cent.
Love and Hip Hop.
She tried to sue 50.
And 50 bankrupted her. Now he ain't really bankrupted her, but he wanted his money still. Shorty that was with the Rock, but she's on Love and Hip Hop.
Ended up going to Love and Hip Hop. She came out with that first hit when Jay first took over Def Jam.
Well, your girlfriend, that joint.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then I remember you saying something like Beyonce kind of took her swag a little bit. Or you probably nah.
Sure.
Oh,
it could have been her.
the person Beyonce really was Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson
was her writer.
Yeah.
But the person whose swag she stole was Khalees. She stole from Khalees.
Khalees too, yeah, Khalees, yep, definitely Khalees.
The main person that we did the video on was Vanessa Williams. That's who she took a lot from Vanessa Williams. That's the Patreon. So yeah.
That's crazy.
And the girl, the other girl that was there, they talking about she bit Amiri. That was you talking. You probably talking about her, Amiri.
Amiri,
you talking about A Marie?
Anne Marie. There you go.
Yeah,
A Marie.
Yeah, A Marie.
Yeah, A Marie. Yo, she was. Oh man.
Yeah, hey, her and Nas used to fool around because they got a couple songs together.
Yeah. That's how she, got on.
Yeah. I seen that Patreon. Yeah, that was interesting.
She had some fire joints.
And I wasn't surprised because she didn't do features but I do notice Nas was on a couple of her features.
Yeah.
She the feature rappers like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's great. So why you stopped doing album versus album, Cino?
No, they said they played on the same time. No, they both from Carolina boys. They going through the Carolina thing.
Oh yeah, they both going through it.
But you
I don't see why. I was saying used to do album versus album.
Yeah,
you kind of took a break on that.
I stopped that because record companies were starting to sabotage that.
Ah, man.
And that's when they started coming out with the versus battles and all that. So
you got power.
Whenever I do album versus album, they stop the marketing, everything for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then they say, okay, now we can mimic that.
See, no, wait, man. You hold a lot of merit out here, dude. Your words hold a lot of merit, bro. I'm telling you.
Cino, man, why 50 on? I forgot. I saw him talk about it, but his first album was fire as hell, dude. Power of the Dollar.
Oh yeah,
I love the master.
I think
Columbia record was stupid.
Columbia owned it, right? They kept it. Pone and Toke, the track masters kept that, right? That's why you don't really. That album was fire, B.
Well,
Power of the Dollar was fire.
He couldn't do nothing because Tone and Poke owned it, but Columbia Records, they destroyed it. Like they basically said, we ain't putting this album out.
He got a joint on there. He wasn't lying. That joint he did with Beyonce was fire on there too.
She sure is on there.
She on there. That joint
with him and Beyonce, that was fire. She got a lot of sneaky.
If that album, he would have been. If he would have been around for that, I think that would have really pushed him too. Because that album was fire. And that song was fire.
The album was gonna do well. It got
it was.
Back then, they was like, we can't promote the album, and then we put this guy out, and someone trying to go and kill him. See, back then, they didn't look at that as boosting your record sales.
No, they didn't. They were scared of that.
Like,
they was. They
Yeah,
were
they
scared of
scared
that.
of
They were
that.
scared
They're
of it.
like,
They were scared of
Biggie
that.
and Pac, right? Biggie and Pac just died. You know what I'm saying? And then we got another rapper getting shot up, and then we about to Columbia Records is going to put the record out.
Yeah.
And Columbia Records like we might be in danger. This can be another
But
Death
like,
Row situation.
but nah, but
Scared. You understand? These are white folks that ain't used to that.
nah,
They
but you
scared.
know, that's something else. That's another topic of discussion. You know, one day we just need to have a conversation about, because the government knew what they was doing. They knew, they seen something, and after that they ran with it. That's why a lot of these rap dudes, a lot of them independent albums, and then there was a lot of them didn't strive or didn't come out because they shut them down, because once they knew where it was coming from the street, they shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they put it, that was a task. That was, yo, man, I don't want to talk about that right now, but that was that, you know what I'm talking about, Cino.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a driving force, because that's why 50 situation was a little bit sticky. Also, I don't like talking about it either. Like,
Yeah.
all that, a lot of like Cash Money, all of them. Only a certain few survived out of all of that.
You like
You know
Lloyd Banks' new album, Cino?
You said Lloyd Banks' new album?
Yeah.
If he got another new one, the last one he dropped, I like that. I liked him with Griselda, you know, doing the tracks he got with Griselda. I love that.
Right,
You know,
right.
Lloyd Banks is the kind of rapper that he's
It's
best.
boring, man. I'm sorry. It's his voice for me, Cino.
Yes, the thing about him is it's monotone. It's just
It's
really,
mono.
but the thing about Banks
Sound
is
like he mumbling.
he's great when
It's hard to make out. And then he does these dark, drowning beats. And it's just every beat sounds the same. And I'm like, oh man, here we go again.
No, but 50 wasn't lying also. 50 wasn't lying also. He was his own worst enemy. He would have pushed himself. He would have pushed himself. He would have been, you know.
if he'd have put out his project in the right time, put it out in the right moment, in the right time, like
Yeah.
Because that joint with him and Jules Santana, he's supposed to have dropped something there. When him and Jules dropped that Money Beans and that Beamer Benz and all that joint, he's supposed to calculate it. He's supposed to calculate it. He's supposed to calculate it off of that. Like,
it's his voice. I mean? It's his voice to me, man. It's hard.
That's why he got 50 on it, because he needed 50 to go ahead and he's good to follow behind somebody else. Like,
right.
He can't have his own project. The first album solo with the G Unit, that I'm so fly.
That album.
I like the first one.
Yeah, he got the joint with Avant. The joint with Avant too.
Elaborated on a lot of that stuff. So
he got was a joint with Avant on there too. That was fire too. There's a lot of joints on there. Like
he changed his whole format too. It's not the punchline Banks. He's a lot more vulnerable now. But it's just like his voice projection to me, it's just hard to make out. You know what I'm saying? And then he picks all these.
Man, he missed his time. That's one thing about this rap career. If you don't jump at your opportunity, you're gonna miss it. And that's a lot of dudes do. They sit there, because you know what? They get a little bit of bread, they feel comfortable, and he's
lyrical as hell. He can rap. He can still rap.
That's why I respect 52. Is another dude I respect, because he tell you the truth. You gotta you can't oversaturate yourself. Once you start getting popping, you gotta keep hitting. Just like when Biggie was out, when Biggie was even really rapping, he would just give you a couple bars on these remixes and stuff like that. Yeah. You gotta really calculate on your little fire. You gotta keep popping. You gotta keep building to the point where everybody gonna be loving you. And then whenever you drop something, it's undeniable. You just gotta keep pushing.
And you kind of said the same thing, Cino. Last time Banks dropped something, you was just like, yeah, I mean, I heard it, but every song sound the same.
Nah, he missed the opportunity. When
I feel you on that, man.
When 50 was telling him.
It put you to sleep a little bit. It put you to sleep.
Yeah, but I'm finna get ready to roll, but y'all can stay up here. I'm finna get ready to I gotta get ready to get up out of here. I've been saying 3 hours. I ain't even know it was 3 hours.
Yeah, word. 3 hours, word.